evening, everyone, and welcome to the Steel Toe Evening Show. I'm Aaron, that's April.
Hey.
And I may or may not be a little bit drunk. I don't know. For the first time in a long time, we used to do this all the time, but for the first time in a long time, I helped my lovely wife here make dinner this evening, or as she would say, supper. We made a nice lobster gnocchi, if you will. And I get to melt butter, season things, put things in the oven and whatnot, and then I kind of let her work from there. So after I'm done melting butter and seasoning butter and doing all that, I just started playing music and making drinks. And April is very concerned about me because I'm being remarkably helpful and sweet and adorable today. I assured her nothing is wrong. I'm just leaning in a little bit. That's all. She's very concerned that I'm trying to put a baby in her or something. I don't know.
Very scary.
It's not. It shouldn't be scary. I just want to make some. I missed it. You know what I didn't miss the last couple of days?
What?
Being on Twitter. Not that Twitter's a bad play. Like, it's pretty nice for me. But I, just sitting there. What are people saying? Look at how many notifications I have. It's gay. It's fucking gay, bro.
The gayest.
It's really gay. And I've changed my work schedule so I'm not so tired. I come down here. I do everything all at once in the afternoon. April and I get to have a nice day together. And then at 4 o'clock, I come down here and I put the show up on Patreon. I prep the show. I do everything else. Today, we went to the gym. We did some working out. I hate a full sauna, but we did it. And then we went and got groceries, and then we made this wonderful meal, and I started drinking, and I also realized, April, I would not mind. There's something I need.
What's that?
Hair gel.
Oh.
I'm out. Now wait a minute. Wait, don't start writing yet.
And a haircut?
I need hair gel, and that's something we could get tonight.
Really?
We're also out of juice.
I have to make a run for my dad, actually.
A juice run for your dad?
Yes, I do.
I would like to make that run with you, and I would like to get some juice.
All right.
And then another question. Would you like to do karaoke with me this evening?
It's questionable.
It's our last evening show of the night. We've only got 2 shows left. They're both morning shows. Do some singing.
As long as it's not Eric Church, for God's sakes.
How about George Strait?
That I could do.
All right. How about... I'm not going to tell people that I'm going to sing Godsmack for karaoke. I'll leave that private
You can't do that.
to you and I. How about Rob Zombie?
Oh, man.
You want to do some Rob Zombie?
Okay.
Yeah, the devil, ride a dinosaur. Sorry.
Guys are having...
Paint the monster red so the blood don't stain the floor. Sorry. That hurts.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to be able to talk tomorrow. It is hot down here.
Yes.
The fuck?
Balls Deep says, last evening show of the night. Shit. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
Says shit, he's 2 beers deep already. And I've got 1 on deck.
He skipped the beers, actually. He's going liquor then beer.
You know what I could sing? Well, the sun shines bright in my old Kentucky home. Remember, everything over $10 gets Shaka Zulu over here.
I didn't get to respond yet, but I'm actually getting messages from people
about Shaka Zulu?
Yes.
Shaka Zulu's
I'm getting messages that they're like people's grandpas used to have dolls that looked remarkably like that.
Really?
And that it's so nice to see one again.
And they're not banned on YouTube. Triple N says that's such a good Rob Zombie impression. You know what he's doing? He's fucking with me because I've been drinking. He wants me to do it more.
I've had 2 beers.
Knuckle crack the bone, 21 to win.
Jesus Christ.
What?
It's hurting my ears.
Was that loud?
Yes.
I apologize. Go ahead.
No, I'm scared.
Go ahead. It's all right.
No. The dog's
Call me the American Nightmare.
Fucking guy.
Call me the American Dream. Where you see, baby? In and out, real savage show. Oh.
We're gay.
I am sweating.
Why is it so hot?
Because I'm here. And I'm on fire. Fire. Worldwide. Anyway, fireball. So anyway, I want to do a show. But as Raz of Chaz points out, yeah, I'm on Durango. Sorry. Sage Retard, PhD KF with $10 says, make the mammy dance, but it has to be the tune of the YouTube video I just sent you on Twitter. Oh, shit. Let's see.
Sage, what did you do?
Oh, God, I don't think am I allowed to play this?
I don't know if you can play that.
Oh, wait, no. This is a song. Okay.
Well, then can we play DuckTales? This video.
I'm not showing the video.
I just spit my beer out.
It's
actually.
Judy Garland in the most racist blackface I've ever seen singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
It looks like she's been eating powdered donuts for 3 hours.
It looks like she's been making out with cocaine with a blackface.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
I spit everywhere.
Could you write that down, by the way, because I got to keep track, because we're starting tonight, $240 away from next Tuesday morning's goal. Oh.
Thanks, guys. You're the best.
See, KF says Daywave plays that. So I'm not getting in trouble for this if Royce is playing fucking Judy Garland.
Okay. Well, then I'm trying to say if we can play any song, can we play the DuckTales song?
No.
Come on.
We cannot play Mike David's DuckTales parody.
It's remarkably like it's
That
the best song of all
not
time.
be good. Amazing. Do I tell him that? Let's tell him that. That's fun.
Are we announcing things that I've done?
I'm not going to tell them, actually. We have a big guest. Actually, I want to tell you something you don't know. Tonight, we have a big guest. You know, I've been drinking, and I put the link to the show out a little bit ago before the show started. And our good friend Lorenzo Areola with the, what's so funny? God damn it. What is it?
Why are there so many why
that's,
and who?
Okay, that's all funny. That's all funny podcast.
Okay.
Lorenzo Areola, our buddy Lorenzo, he always writes back the same thing on Twitter, and he writes in the chat the same thing. No invite? ? It's a fun gimmick he does. So I said, fuck it, I'm calling his bluff. I said, Lorenzo, somewhere around 9 o'clock Central tonight, I'm sending you a link, and you can come on the show. You want to talk to Lorenzo?
I'll talk.
We're going to talk to Lorenzo tonight. Lorenzo Areola of the That's All Funny podcast is coming here. It is the podcast that I believe everyone should be listening to on their way to work. Yeah, I burped. What? Go ahead.
Wow, you were in a rough way.
You know who I'm like right now? I'm like Gino right now.
Yeah.
I didn't say that as a compliment.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, by the way, did he play my my video I texted him yesterday?
I think it was your job to watch.
I was about 40 minutes in, and then I had to stop. So anyway, I was working. So that's my announcement. And then I have a surprise for you in a little bit.
Okay.
But April did something amazing that's going to pay off on Friday morning. April, what did you do?
I've been in the works for a couple weeks now, is it? I've been sending some emails back and forth and some phone calls, and I finally booked one of our top 2 gets at the moment. And I'm tickled. Do you want to play the drop or should I say it?
No, you announce.
I finally booked Jessie Lee Peterson on this show.
What a bitch.
Beta
Thanks.
male.
What a bitch.
Beta male.
What a bitch.
Beta male.
What a bitch.
I will end you.
Beta
What
male.
a bitch.
All right.
End you.
Jessie Lee Peterson, thanks to April's wonderful efforts, will be on the show Friday morning at 9:30 Central Time.
Yes.
And we're going to spend the last hour of our show with Jessie Lee Peterson, or at least, half hour, whatever amount of time he ends up giving us.
We're simulcasting.
We're going to be simulcasting with Jessie Lee Peterson, which, if I may, what is his channel called? Because it's not called Jessie Lee Peterson.
I think.
Broken World or something.
What is that?
Like that.
No, let's see the email quick.
Jessie Lee Peterson.
Fuck.
Oh, it is Jessie Lee Peterson. I'm a fucking idiot.
The Jessie Lee Peterson Show.
Jessie Lee Peterson has 353,000 subscribers. And his live shows he does do about, somewhere between 12 and 15,000 views each time. To give you an idea, when ours is done, probably about 4,000 in the morning, probably about 3,000 in the evening. So this is great. I love Jesse. I can't wait to talk to him. And then, being on with his audience, that's going to be a lot of fun. So April, thank you very much. Get over. No, come on.
No, I don't do this on.
Give me a smooch.
I don't do this
Give
on
me your
air. I don't
forehead.
do this on air.
Come on. You don't want to air. Come here. You beautiful bitch.
Fuck. Stop that.
You don't like
Stop
affection?
being this way.
You don't
Not
like
in front of
affection on the
people.
air?
No.
All right. She doesn't like PDA.
God.
You're small town.
I'm very small town. Stop touching me in
You
public.
don't like the PDA stuff, do you?
No.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of fun though. So now
I'm stuck in this awkward position where this is my boss. Like, do you fire me now if I don't let you touch me?
Oh. Yeah.
Thank God.
You should have saw what I did earlier. And wait. Oh, by God, wait till I start finger popping you under the desk on the show. That's gonna be. Ooh, you think that was
I will
awkward?
quit.
Oh my
I am
God.
walking.
Well, anyway, Jesse Lee.
You just ruined like my big announcement.
What? Fuck out of here. Jesse Lee Peterson is going to be here on Friday at 9:30 a.m. My dog Bark says she's so freaking cute. Exactly. She's adorable.
Am I cute? Thank you. I'm very sweaty now. That made me remarkably sweaty.
You really don't like PDA that
no,
much?
I'm just not okay with that on here. Like at
Why?
all.
Why?
I never go over there and try to touch you.
Why not?
It's not how I am.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why don't you like public displays of affection?
Blame it all on my roots.
Is-
It's not what I do.
I showed up in boots. Wait, Rob Zombie singing Garth Brooks.
Whatever you want.
Hold on. Wait, which song? Wait, you know what we should do? We should go, That's why she just went crazy. Screaming out his name, yeah. She ran out into the ocean. And to this day they claim that if you go down by the water and see her footprints in the sand, yeah, 'cause every night she walks on beaches of sand. Garth Brooks, yeah, oh, the devil, ride a dinosaur. Paint the monster red so the blood don't stain the floor. It's more Eric Church.
I'm not even gonna have to worry about you after the show. You're going to be asleep. This is so fun.
I'm sweating it all out as we go.
I'm sweating too. This is awful.
Sweating it. Yeah, be
Just
jogging.
awful.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. She's ashamed of you in public. It makes me feel like a little.
Tiny bit.
It makes me feel like an old man.
A little bit.
I'll be honest with you. It makes me feel like an old man that she's ashamed of me in public.
You're almost 40.
I mean, I'll be honest, it's a little heartbreaking. I would have thought that, it's all right. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. No, hey, look, don't worry about me.
Are you okay?
I understand. You guys are thinking, Aaron's heartbroken over this. I am. I'll be honest with you. I'm heartbroken. But, what can you do?
I don't think you should drink before the show.
What can you do? Let's go on here. Unquenchable Fire says, no means no. You're setting a bad
Right?
example for all the losers in the chat.
Oh, my God.
Just want to put my mouth all over my woman. That's all. Piffy Puff says, April is the one that hunts, and y'all have a tiny dog. Jesse Lee Peterson is going to call Aaron Beta. I am not going to get called Beta by Jesse Lee.
Aaron also picked that dog.
Oh, shit.
Aaron also lets that dog in the bed with him sometimes.
You and I need to talk tomorrow night after we drop the kids off. You and I need to come home. We need to have a powwow. We need to prep for the Jesse Lee Peterson interview. We need to come up with a list, and we're going to call it the Is Aaron Beta list, and we're going to run it through it with Jesse.
Do not get me
And we're going to
started.
see what he thinks.
Oh, no. Better idea. I think this whole chat tonight can come up with an entire list of why Aaron might be beta so we can not bring that up.
I'm going to come up with a list. I'm going to be in charge of the list.
Reasons why Aaron.
No, we're going to
is
do things
beta.
Aaron does and see if Jesse finds them beta. First of all, you know what we're going to start with? Amateur boxer. You think Jesse's going to find that to be beta?
I don't know.
No. He's going to say,
I don't know.
going. That's amazing.
Well, could you stand up to the amateur boxing today? Your body's a little beta today.
I got beat up a little bit. And I wasn't even boxing. I just went a little hard at the bag today. That's all. Working on a lot of things, if you will. All right. So at any rate, Ryan says April going to run off with Jesse Lee. Well, apparently she doesn't want to touch me. So what are you going to do?
I think he's far away.
Noth-
You know what? I don't even know where he is.
Nothing I can do about it, guys. What are you going to look? Beginning of the end. What can I tell you?
Is he East Coast or West Coast?
He's West Coast.
Really?
KYP Stu says, she said anything you want, I'd ask for anal. I've already done my damage.
I think we can skip that.
I could do it again.
We're not doing that.
Chris says, singing rules, Aaron. Louder, buddy. You know what? He's right. He's right.
What's your new song?
I don't know. I'm kind of on a Rob Zombie kick. I kind of want to do Rob Zombie.
A what zombie kick?
Gaga, ooh la la.
I should have brought the bottle.
I want your loving and all of his revenge. You and me could write a bad romance, yeah. It's Rob Zombie doing Lady Gaga, if you didn't know. April's Parents Hobby Farm, call back in a couple of minutes. I got to go ahead and set this thing up via...
Yes, because Aaron can never have his shit ready.
Nope. I have it ready in the morning show all the time.
You do not?
Yes, I do. Not here. Nobody ever calls me in the morning.
Do you want the bottle? Do you want me to bring you a bottle of champagne? What would you like after
that
this?
bottle is our special bottle.
We never have time to drink that.
Oh, what are you saying? That we're not going to have time? Like it's going to run out? Is that what you're saying? Wow. Fucking nice. Fucking nice.
I think I'm retiring from the show early tonight.
All right, let's go to Marquise.
Call from
Black is two.
What's up, man? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, man. We eat. Yeah, man. Get a plate. Sorry, that's Rob Zombie doing YG. Man, man. My motherfucking.
Let him talk.
Hey, April, what is wrong? What is wrong with your husband?
I don't know. I'm seriously regretting life decisions right now.
That's not the first time. Don't worry.
Fuck, dude. Okay, what do you recommend I do with my life at this point, Marquise?
Oh, balls deep with a good one. Yeah, I will sail
Don't you talk
my
over him.
vessel
Don't
till
you
the
do
river runs dry.
Marquise, you're all I've
Like
got
a
right
bird upon the wind, yeah. These waters are my skies. All right, go ahead, buddy.
April, put your husband to sleep.
now. Okay,
He's drunk.
okay.
Well, the sun shines bright in my old Kentucky home, yeah.
Somebody save me. I'm not even kidding.
Thank you, Marquise.
Take me away from here.
call from
April's Parents Hobby Farm.
What's up, buddy?
I'm going to go with threesome.
Jesse Lee Peterson?
No. What?
No, I'm calling about the porn bingo.
Oh.
Porn bingo.
You did that one day,
You
remember?
did porn bingo?
You did that with Corey.
I remember black
He's behind in the
bingo.
chat.
Oh, I forgot. You're behind in the
Oh.
chat. I'm sorry. I'm
behind in the chat.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right. We'll talk
yeah.
to you. We'll talk to you in
That's
3.
embarrassing.
We'll talk to you in 3 weeks.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I like how you straight up just threesome with Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't
Brittany
think
says,
so.
"How could anyone be ashamed of Aaron? Somebody loves me."
What?
That's,
Look at that. Brittany wants you.
oh, so now you're trying to pawn me off. God, she's so checked out. Rebel Coolidge says that gal ought to be more proud of such a distinguished widow's peak. Thank you, Rebel Coolidge.
I don't like that you keep trying to hide it, though.
K McDuck says, April, that man deserves a kiss. She don't even know, man.
Why do we have to do that on air, though?
She don't even know.
That's not for people's eyes.
You better introduce Shaka to Jesse Lee Peterson when he comes on. I want to see if I bet you Jesse would laugh at Shaka Zulu.
I don't know. I don't know what
I
he'd
bet
do.
you Jesse would go, "That's hilarious. That's amazing."
Do you think you would?
Yes.
I'm conflicted because of, how the guy's dressed and what he's doing and,
If I don't show Jesse Lee Peterson Shaka Zulu, I'm a beta forever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to catch up with the chat because
There's a
holy
lot.
shit.
April and Jesse can run a train on Aaron. Now that sounds fun.
Pugsley writes, "Your parents don't love you." That's harsh. April's parents are my parents now.
Aw.
It's fine. Geese Artel says, "I'm game if you need to spice stuff up in the bedroom." I've been just fine in the bedroom.
Oh my
Thank you very
God.
much. That's we don't need a big guy.
That is maybe the worst part. We know, like, everyone's shirt size.
We don't fucking need Santa Claus coming in here trying to come down the chimney if you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Do you remember Gee's shirt size?
Yeah.
I like a big burly man.
A lot bigger than his dick size. Yeah, the devil. Every time I step in the house, I shake the floor. Let's have a beer and settle things down a little.
How many drinks did you have?
2.
That was it like half and half?
Yeah,
My
but you
God.
know the one you just had?
Yeah.
Mine was stiffer than that one.
Jesus Christ, mine was
Yeah.
like pure bourbon.
Damn.
I'm wearing the wrong shirt. I have to change when I get up.
Let's write down Shane, $5 in the super chat. Says over
you.
under on the toy lawn getting steel toe kicked off YouTube. No, because they said that Royce has played the Judy Garland blackface thing all the time, and he's fine, so we're good. I want all of this singing by Aaron clipped together to play at family gatherings. Perfect.
I sometimes wonder if my parents are watching you proudly or not.
I don't know. It's fun to think about.
Is it?
Fun to think about.
I'm sure my mom gets her excitement from this show.
Oh yeah, Royce
Just
loves
from you.
Royce loves Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming for to carry me home, boss. Sorry. I have a surprise for April, even though she doesn't love me and she won't give me a smooch.
That is so mean to say.
I have a surprise for
That
April.
is so mean just because I won't kiss you.
I have a surprise for you.
What is it?
I got you a fucking gift.
I thought it was Lorenzo.
No. I got you another gift. Close your eyes.
If it's a shark, I'm going to be so mad
It
at
is.
you.
I can promise you, it is not a shark.
I have to close my eyes. What?
Close your eyes.
Is somebody up on Zoom?
Close your eyes.
Goddamn.
Close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
April's eyes are closed. All right, April. I would like you to open your eyes.
Oh.
It's okay to fucking
This is
say I'm
not
not fucking
good.
alright. You don't have to be fucking happy all the fucking time. If you ignore your fucking core emotions, you will find that it could fuck you up a lot in your own fucking mind. It's fucking fine to have.
Yeah, projection. That is this guy's game. He lives at his mom's house. That is fucking lame.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm adding something to your reasons why you're beta list.
The guy with the hair? Guy with the hair?
He likes
No, I don't.
the guy with the hair.
No, this guy is a cringe douche. Don't try to bury me in front of my new friend Jesse Lee Peterson. He's going to love Shaka Zulu.
With any hope, Jesse doesn't know who this is.
Have anxiety or be depressed, admit that shit and then go get some motherfucking rest. So fucking hell, go make yourself the first priority. Then you'll get stronger and more confident, you'll fucking see.
Oh, and then he did the heart.
Is that like your hype song?
No.
Does that get you pumped up?
No, you know what my hype song is?
Some YG.
Girl, the devil. That's all. This guy is cringe personified. Yeah, he's the fucking worst. There's nobody
He's awful.
worse.
I don't know why he exists. His mom doesn't know why he exists.
Yeah, there's nobody. Well,
It definitely could have been a swallow job. That's
Yeah.
fine.
She probably got like 2 abortions, and like she's the
Just-
one he kept.
She tried.
And then she's like, "Oh fuck, I should have kept one of those abortions. It wouldn't have been him." Oh no. Shit.
Can
Clay Combs has a request. Ready?
No. Oh no.
Ready?
Okay, go.
It's raining stuff, yeah. Hallelujah, it's raining things, yeah. And it's all wet out here. Got to admit,
It's good.
it's not a bad Rob Zombie,
No,
is
I
it?
know. It's pretty good.
It's a pretty good Rob Zombie.
I'm still dying to get to Rockfest so you can get up on stage with him.
Do you know that he blows out his throat every time he sings?
Yeah, I do actually.
He ruptures his
There's-
vocal cords.
I'm not much of a concert person, but that is one I want to go to. They're at every Rockfest in Wisconsin, every single one.
Raider Hawk has a request. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
This is us tonight.
Holy shit, I'm getting a headache.
Stevie says
Oh,
I'm
wait.
a dead ringer for Rob Zombie's wife.
Wait.
That's cool.
Holy shit, where's the Tylenol?
We're going to need some.
Yeah, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Oh, yeah, child, things will get right, yeah. April's parents' hobby farm with a request. Electric shoes, they're on my feet. Light up the street, yeah, they're so sweet, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That is one of my favorites.
You ready, guys? This is a very inside show tonight. If you're watching and you've never watched us before, I'm a retard.
Victor, you have to be on that one.
Yeah. Sundown, you better take care, yeah. If I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. All right, hold on.
I know. Wipe the sweat off for this one.
Yeah, Gloria. I think I got your number. I think I got the alias that you've been living under. Oh, man. Line quick. You really don't.
Oh, no. You really don't remember?
You really don't remember?
Was it something that they
Was
said?
it something that they said? All the voices in your head? I'm calling Gloria, yeah. Oh,
Oh, that was so gross.
Jesus.
Are you going to drink that?
That's more ice and cherry juice than anything.
You're a bitch. Drink the cherry juice.
That's syrup, man.
There's cherry in it, though. Yes.
It's going to be another Aaron horse. Well, then you can have it.
I definitely want the cherry.
Won't even kiss me for it, though.
Fuck you.
Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down, yeah. I charmed the king, a congressman, the occasional aristocrat.
I'm ready.
People are requesting many different Rob Zombie songs. I'm only taking the requests I know. Pen 15 Fathead with $2 says rip the shirt off, Aaron. Can't.
Oh, that's a nice shirt. Don't make him rip it. He already got blood on it.
I mean, I could rip this one, but I won't because it's a Hulkamania shirt. I won't do it.
Do this one. When you're into it again.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny? I know.
Well, did I go wrong? I lost a friend, yeah. Hold on.
Oh, you don't know the lyrics?
Hold on.
Gay.
Here we go. All right. Somewhere along in the business, yeah. And I would have stayed up with you all night. Had I known how to save a life.
God, you're going to have a heart attack tonight.
Oh, man. It's worth it. It is fucking worth it.
Died doing Rob Zombie parodies.
Died doing Rob Zombie parodies.
So he died doing what he loves.
Fat Samurai with $2 says, have you guys talked about Mr. Medicare? He's big in certain circles. I don't think a lot of my audience knows who Mr. Medicare is. He's like a Gamergate commentary guy. He's got cancer, and I guess he's retiring from YouTube again. I think he's dying of the cancer. I'm not sure, but
hey,
he did his last YouTube show before the end of the year, and I guess he's done. But I don't know how many people know about Medicare. I barely know about him.
I have no idea who that is.
But I know he's been really shitty to a lot of people. Like, he's been a real cocky cunt.
Don't you get to do that when you have cancer?
No, I think it's the opposite. I think it's like everybody else. If you're going to make fun of people on the internet, and we're going to talk about Salvo later. If you're going to, listen, I got the info. You're going to like the,
okay.
You're going to like
He's
it.
so shitty.
He is. But listen, if you're going to talk shit about people on the internet, you have to be really honest about yourself. Because if you're going to go out there shitting on people and then people discover something you've been hiding from your audience, you're going to look like a big piece of shit.
Okay.
Medicare has been really terrible to a lot of people, all in the name of good fun, but he's been like really dark, deep, shitty. Ethan Ralph, Mersh, some other people. He's been really like, he really kind of twists the knife a little bit. You can't be dying of cancer and do that to people, because then those people, when you die, are going to celebrate the fact that you're dead.
Why does that matter if you're dead?
I suppose you're right.
Exactly.
But same thing with Salvo. If people find out you're into piss and you're unfaithful to your wife, it's going to be hard to make fun of people because they can just throw the piss wife thing at you.
Hold on.
We'll get to it. Let's go to the phones. Hello, what can I do for you?
Yeah, jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Yeah, jump down, turn around, pick a bale of hay.
Thank you.
Who was
shit.
that?
Citizen M says, everyone knows who Mr. Medicare is. Aaron is always off on who audiences are familiar with. No, I don't know. Medicare is one of those guys who's really popular with a particular audience. He's one of those guys who's like really popular in his community. And then outside of that, nobody knows who he is. He's big. Don't get me wrong. He's really huge.
Idea.
But let me tell you something. Ethan Klein is really big. But outside of
physically?
yeah, well, that too.
He's pretty
but
big.
outside of a certain circle, nobody knows who Ethan Klein is.
No?
Very few people over 40, 45 years old know who Ethan Klein is.
I wouldn't if it weren't for the show.
That's what I mean by everybody. You know, look, again, I know that Mr. Medicare is a big deal. What I'm saying is, I don't know if the audience we have wants to hear my take on him, because I don't really have much of a take on Medicare.
That's
I just
good
know.
Then. I think you stay away from people
I
like
think
that,
he's from Minnesota. I think he lives here.
Really?
Yeah. He has cancer. And
what kind of cancer?
I don't know. But he's retiring from YouTube. This isn't the first time, though, he's taken a break from YouTube. So I don't know.
Interesting.
So it's hard to tell. Like, he's been kind of a cry wolf guy about his health a few times. But then again, when you have cancer, it's unpredictable. Like, everyone, here's the problem with talking about Mr. Medicare. I don't feel very strongly about the guy one way or another. And in order to have a take on something, I kind of have to feel one way or the other on the guy. I don't. I find, like, the way he talks to be kind of annoying. Like, he's like, the way he delivers comedic lines are kind of very open micery, but the show's probably not for me.
Well, I'll tell you this much, too.
I don't dislike him.
If you start shitting on that guy, then suddenly you're the guy that shits on the guy with cancer. So.
And again, I don't have a reason to shit on him.
You could shit on him for having cancer.
I don't shit on people for having cancer.
I found out I don't have cancer this week, essentially.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah,
Cool.
April does not have cancer, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very nice.
My dog Bark says, and he passed his torch to Pod Awful. Did he really? That would be a huge get for Jesse. For him to be to get the signal boost, so to speak. Medicare's stuff on Ralph was great, but his stuff on Mersh was lame. See, I agree with that. Like, I watched his discussion with Ethan Ralph, where Ralph was, like, fucked up, and Medicare was beating the shit out of him.
Okay.
And it was like watching a puppy get slaughtered. It was unfair. Like, Medicare was crushing him. But then the stuff with Mersh, to me, it just sounds like Medicare, like, I don't know. It just seems like, not jealousy, because Medicare's pretty big, but just like, even, like I said with the porcelain documentary on Mersh, it just seemed very personal and like not, like it seemed like they were reaching, so to speak. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, guys. I just...
We're going to have a death on air tonight. Can you stop doing that?
I inhaled a little spit. I'm feeling good tonight, man.
The spit keeps getting you.
Yes, the spit. Well, the spit keeps getting stronger and the saddle's getting cold. So anyway, do you guys know what that song is? Somebody tell me what this song is in the chat, because it's going to be...
That one?
Very...
oh, God.
It's going to be very important for the rest of the... Oh, Fat Samurai says Medicare helped Mersh, and it was Mersh who wins. See, I don't know anything about it. I just know that Medicare really has had a hard-on for the guy, and those two have been going back and forth. I don't get it. I would love Mersh to come on the show and talk to us about it.
I never got people who shit on Mersh. I feel like he's not somebody to be
right.
shitting
I
on.
just, every time people
He's
are like,
fine.
oh, you like Mersh? What are you, a fucking idiot? And I'm like, what has the guy ever done to not be liked? I understand if you don't like the kind of stuff he talks about, and you don't like the kind of content he does, then you don't listen to him. That's fine. But like, people are like, oh, you like him? That's fucking awful that you like him. I'm like, why? What has he ever done?
He seems fine.
Not only that, he's always been very nice and said complimentary things about us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he owns cats, and like, you know,
he's a cat man.
I'd like to see cats eliminated, but that's nothing personal with Mersh. That's everybody's cat.
Johnny has cats.
And I'd like to see Johnny's cats done away with as
They
well.
actually gave him MS. That's not good.
All right. Let's continue on. We've got a show to do today.
Okay.
And I've been drinking for all of it. And we're a half hour in. Oh, hey, everybody. Big secret. Hit the like button. You know, today we got over 300 likes on the morning show for the first time ever, because I kind of leaned into it a little bit. People were updating me on what the likes were.
Yes.
And I said, well, guys, if it's at that number, let's get it to this number. So we're like in the mid 200s right now in people, and we'll probably be in the 300s by the end of the night. Guys, what are the likes at? Do me a favor. At the beginning of the show here, what are the likes like? Let me know what are the likes at, and we'll bump that up. Everybody hit the like button.
Can you see that?
No, and I don't want to.
Interesting.
Let's go ahead and get the goal. Somebody said goal in the chat, and I read it. I'm stupid. Thank you, BITW. They're saying 60 likes. All right. Everybody hit like on this stream, and we're going to bump it up to 100 right now.
Oh, Von Kaiser got it. Much too young to feel this damn old. That's the song.
Wasn't I singing that song already?
Yeah, but you asked what it was.
No. I didn't finish that question. Yeah, so just hit the like button. Let's get that up to 100 right now. And then by 8 o'clock Central, let's get it up to 200. So I was going to ask a question. I want to have Shaka Zulu dance to some really good shit, right?
Yes.
So I would like to see... we're up to 83. There we go. Keep it going. 85. I like it. Up to 100. Everybody click the like button. 86. Jack Floyd says Corey doesn't deserve over 300 likes. Corey, I love Corey's shave, by the way. I like that beard's gone.
I do prefer him shaved.
I do prefer him shaved.
Yes.
91. We're up to 91. We're going to get to 100 in no time. Everybody hit like. We're going to go to 200 tonight.
Can you update me on something? Is
Yeah.
Corey coming on the 21st?
I don't know. I texted him. He didn't text me back on it a while back. Oh, they said 112. Peaches and cream. Peaches and cream.
Stop.
I love it because you know that I'm a fiend. Getting freaky in my big limousine, yeah.
It's popping.
You like that? 112 Peaches and Cream by Rob Zombie.
That is
There you go.
insane.
All right, guys, we hit 100. Very nice. Yeah, where the party at? Girls is on their way with the Bacardi at. Yeah.
You just pissed
I
the
know,
dog
the
off
dog
so
left.
much he got... The dog left. Oh, you piece of shit. The poor little dog's ears are bleeding.
Gotta ask me where the party at, dirty. Someone getting freaky at around 1:30. Never can start too early. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
I think-
True story, I'm bringing the team back. Even Roy Jones is forced to lean back, yeah.
I think you should do some DMX.
Shit. I get lightheaded doing this Rob Zombie shit. Oh.
Oh.
X gonna give it to you. Too late for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real, yeah. It's a non-stop, a pop, stainless steel, yeah. All right.
The dog is so scared he's jumping on me. He never does this.
This is for my dogs. Oh, oh. You think it's a game, yeah? You think it's a motherfucking game, yeah? Oh. This is a remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mommy rolling the body, got every man in here wishing, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I got one for you. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We thuggin' rolling on dubs. All up in the club, wildin' like what, yeah? Got Chris on pop, in here with no change, so mama don't stop. Turn it up, 6 o'clock, cause I got 4 honeys in the drop. Yeah, my man Joe got the keys to the spot, yeah? Slow motion for me. Oh, boy.
Do you know
I
any
just did Rob Zombie remix to Ignition, and then I did We Thuggin' after that.
Do you know any Busta Rhymes?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, shit. Give me 1 second. Not put your hands where my eyes can see. I want...
Got you all in check.
I got you all in check.
Got you all in check.
Because all I can think of right now is, we come through to rock the discotheque. Hold on a second. Let me...
Gordy's haranguing himself right now.
Oh,
Fucking guy. He's burying his head.
hold on a second. Where the fuck... This isn't... Hold on a minute.
That's correct.
Where'd it go?
That's the one. Fat
No,
ass.
watch
and-
Star Trek. No, that's not... Where's my
This is
fucking
the
chorus?
one.
Where is my chorus, god damn you? They don't have my hook. And this is bugging the shit out of me. These are not the lyrics to the song.
Yes, it is.
It's fucking bullshit.
It's literally the song. Like Google is.
Oh, it's the world. This is the worldwide remix.
Worldwide. I'm sorry, Gordy.
No, this is not the right. Yeah, see, this is the remix.
Do you see what you're doing with your show right now?
No, this is the one with ODB. This isn't the one I wanted. I knew it was the wrong song.
Everyone loves ODB, though. Why don't you do some ODB instead?
Yeah, dirty. Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. Say yeah.
Call from
Ryan the Garbage Man.
All right, Ryan the Garbage Man, what's up?
I'd like to hear you do a little Merle Haggard.
Aw.
All right, hold on. Should be holding you tonight, yeah. Could stop doing wrong, start doing right, yeah. You don't care about what I think. I guess I'll just stay here and drink, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee.
All right, thank you, Cookie Monster. All right. When I step up in the place, I step correct. Woo-ha! I got you all in check, yeah. I got that head nod shit to make you break your neck. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. I know we come through to wreck the discotheque. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air. Don't ever disrespect. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. Woo!
Oh, my God. You have to stop.
This is a good one.
You scared the dog.
Bop, shimmy dip, down, doo up, him it up, bop, bop. Oh. I'm literally dizzy.
Do you need some drugs? What do you need?
I can't
you
do
need
it.
a paper bag.
Guys, I literally can't. I've literally gone the extent I can go with that bit. My head is pounding. I'm dizzy. I feel like I might actually pass out from doing that fucking
breaths. Deep breaths.
bit. Mr. Cullyfish says I might actually subscribe.
That's Brittany's husband. That's Brittany's husband. You have
call
to.
from Brittany.
Oh.
Sup, slut?
Yeah. My husband wants to hear some Ed Sheeran.
Oh, fuck.
You got this. I believe in you.
I don't know any Ed Sheeran.
You do know the Eminem song. You can do that one. You can do his chorus.
I can. Hold on. I just got to make sure Rob Zombie can't fuck this up. Hold on.
Gordy's so
If you
funny.
want to go hard tonight, well then smoking the bottle on me, yeah. Slip into the red dress you like when we arrive. You probably won't leave, yeah. I love the way you move like that. When you push your body on mine, oh man, yeah. You want to smoke, drink, dance until the sun rises. It's one of those kind of nights, yeah. There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, fuck, April, I gotta stop.
I told you can. It's okay.
It's wearing me the fuck out.
I mean, you don't have to die on my account.
I would die for you, baby girl.
Should I just go get the champagne bottle?
No, that's
Why not?
very special.
This is clearly a special night.
We're either
for us
doing it in
right
no,
now.
unless you don't think this is the last one. We're either doing that where we got married.
We're gonna bring that bottle all the way back there.
We were gonna do it on New Year's and you forgot it.
No, I didn't forget. The night was kind of ruined for
Oh.
some reason or another.
All right.
Recall.
It wasn't ruined. We had a great
It
night.
wasn't ruined, but temporarily it was.
You just
pretty
didn't
bad.
like this the
I didn't
the
like the
mood.
setup.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't like the setup. That's all right.
Pretty bad.
All right. Someone had this. We're getting $9.99 from Hulkamasha Baby.
Okay.
He wants this one.
Thank you, sir.
Well, woman, the way the time cold, I want to be keeping you warm, yeah. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Oh, Lord, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And, girl, I want to be the papa, you can be the mom, yeah.
Your face is purple.
I know. I look like Damar Hamlin right now. Too soon.
Would
Too
you like
soon.
another drink?
Not yet. You and I are going to drink after this show.
Are we? We have a show to do in the morning.
And we're going to do karaoke.
All right.
I can't not do karaoke after all this. Oh, Aaron is obviously sucking up. 3 drinks did him in. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Is that just your third drink? I feel like that's more than that.
No, it's my third drink.
Okay.
Wydat says, is this the show? I'm trying not to make it the show, but everyone keeps writing to me. April, make sure you log our buddy there, Hulkamasha Baby.
I literally did right here.
That's very sweet of you. Very good job. All right. They're saying do one more. Guys, I cannot. I'll
Do you want to
fucking
do a
die.
couple more while I, what was I going to do? I was going to grab something. Now I'm forgetting.
All right, guys. Yule Gibbons is informing us that we are at 124 likes on this video. Let's go on a run. Get it to 200. 120. Go ahead. Hit the like button. April, we got to talk about Andrew Tate.
We do?
Yes.
What did he do?
As you know,
Did he traffic someone?
Andrew Tate got arrested on suspicion of sex trafficking. Oh, that dinner you made tonight, by the way, was dynamite.
Did you just taste it again?
I'm glad we could make it together.
Oh, that's good.
That was lovely.
Yes. Of
So
course.
Andrew Tate arrested on suspicion of sex trafficking. Had a bunch of Bugattis seized. Had some money taken from him. You know, some other properties that were seized in the investigation. Well, hold on. I had to sneeze. So, nobody really seems to be having Andrew Tate's back right now, other than the 15-year-olds who think he's God, which that doesn't get you very far.
Probably shouldn't.
Well, sometimes when you're down, April, you find out who your real friends are. Sorry. I'm sneezing. I'm drinking.
I'm going to piss my pants. You're so funny right now.
Thank you. It's good to be loved. So Andrew Tate has this little legal issue. And you find out who your friends are. You know, like when Tony Montana got in trouble when he got busted by Cider Bomb. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Who was his buddy?
Oh, shit.
Who helped him?
His name? Oh, God.
You don't need to remember the name. What character said, I can offer you help in this whole thing? Are we going to have to watch Scarface again? I'm not against it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sosa.
Oh, Sosa. I'm
Yeah.
so stupid.
Hey, Sosa. I never fucked anybody over in their life. Didn't have it coming to them. For all I know, that piece of shit up there, you had my friend Angel Fernandez killed. Me set up and my friend Angel. Anyway, so Tony found out that he had friends when he got busted. Andrew Tate has friends. You might not think it, but people are speaking out in support of him.
What?
Members of the Taliban are worried about Andrew Tate and are asking if he's freed yet.
The Taliban.
The
only friends you need.
Samira Khan, a journalist, said she took part in a Twitter space with the Afghan Taliban to discuss the detainment of Andrew Tate, an American-British influencer who was arrested in Romania on December 29th, along with his brother and 2 Romanian nationals, and charged with human trafficking. Now, when you're charged with sex trafficking and treating women like shit to a criminal degree, the last people you want on your side are the fucking Taliban.
I don't know. They'll do anything to defend you.
Including cut off clits and put women in beekeeper suits. I don't know if
Yes.
those are the people who I want their endorsement when it comes to how I treat women.
You don't think they're doing the Lord's work? Because we're all just unbearable.
They believe they are. But I think in this case, I don't know if this is the help Andrew Tate needs right now.
Well, what's he saying about it?
Well, Romanian prosecutors allege the Tate brothers coerced 6 women into producing pornography, with the alleged victims facing acts of physical violence and mental coercion. One of those arrested was also charged with the R word, though their identity has not been disclosed. On Saturday, Khan tweeted, "We are hosting a Twitter space with the Afghan Taliban to discuss the detainment of Andrew Tate. They are worried about Tate and are asking us if he's free yet. They say Westerners need Andrew Tate because we are oppressed by feminists."
What if we start getting more terrorist attacks because Andrew Tate's not released
Well,
yet?
we wouldn't get them. That's the beautiful part.
Not us.
Romania would.
Romania's going to.
Romania would get the terrorist
Potentially.
attacks, right? Well, here's the problem with those Eastern European countries. When it comes to radical Islam, you know how we're all politically correct and all that now?
Oh, of course.
In Romania, it doesn't exist.
No.
The Eastern European
over.
countries, not big fans of Islam. Romania, Hungary is like the worst. Poland's pretty bad with all that stuff. So I feel like they wouldn't put up with too much of it. But like Andrew Tate has been a Muslim for like 8 minutes. And the Taliban is already like, hey. I feel like if I were Andrew Tate, I would be contacting the Taliban right now and going, I'll give you a Bugatti if you shut the fuck up.
He's got some.
Right. Well, maybe. They might have taken all. I don't know if they took them all.
Do you think his cars are gone?
Well, they seized some of his cars.
There's literally 33 cars.
Well, at any rate.
Right.
I feel like Andrew Tate should talk to the Taliban and be like, hey, I appreciate it, my Muslim brothers and sisters. You and I, or brothers, you and I probably agree on a lot of shit, but now is not the time.
In fairness, if somebody's ruthless enough to get him out of prison, it's them.
How's the Taliban going to get them out of prison?
Just blow it up.
You know what? Negotiate with Joe Biden. He'll probably give you a warlord or two, and he'll let Andrew Tate go.
I could see this.
Worked for the Brittany Griner thing. In a separate tweet, she said, free Top G. Oh, hashtag free Top G.
Oh, come on.
Calling for Tate to be released, with Top G being a nickname used for the influencer by some of his supporters. Yes, I fudged on the word influencer.
I didn't even notice.
I did. British journalist Otto English tweeted a screenshot from the Twitter space showing some of the attendees, adding, "This actually happened." The Twitter space was called Heart Emoji Andrew Tate Heart Emoji, followed by with Taliban.
Oh my God. Do these people have...
No? Whatever you're about to ask?
The answer's just no.
No. Self-awareness?
Yeah.
No. Actually, the Taliban doesn't give a fuck. It's the people giving them the Twitter space.
I kind of admire them for that. They don't have to give a fuck about anything.
No. Taliban doesn't have to care about...
They're the scariest people there could be.
Look, you know, you can say a lot of bad things about the Taliban, sure. Loyal friends.
They're very loyal. They're confident,
Yes.
for sure.
They're very loyal friends, and they want to help people who they see as like-minded.
Yeah.
They want to help Andrew Tate get out of this whole mess he's in. Yeah, Steve's guitar is push it to the limit. Limit. Standing on the razor's edge. That's Andrew Tate meeting with the Taliban.
Now, how can he meet, though, if they're in prison? They have to go to Romania, right? Which to me sounds like a problem.
Send an envoy.
It's going to get ugly.
Send an envoy.
What do they show up in? Tanks or camels?
Magic carpets.
Pick one.
They show up on magic carpets and they just fly in. And they bring Andrew Tate on one of their magic Taliban carpets. They go, I can show you the world, yeah. Shining, shimmering, splendid, yeah. How about I had to look up the lyrics to fucking Busta Rhymes, but not Aladdin?
That is a little weird.
Oh, man.
God. This has been the whole show.
Yeah? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you laughing?
Yeah, of course I am. My face hurts. My ribs been popped.
Yo, bitches, how close are we to 200 likes on this stream? And by the way, hit subscribe because we're almost at 7,400.
I will say I'm scared to look at the chat just because I don't know how tonight's going.
They love it. The people who are still here love it. People who don't like it left a long time ago.
Gordy was literally just tearing up my foot. Like, Mom, please make him stop.
Don't worry. I ran those out a long time ago tonight. All right, we are 8 away from 7,400 in terms of likes. Or in terms of subscribers. Guys, we're at 139 right now. Okay, 139 likes. Everybody. I'm speaking Shaka Zulu's language. Get us up to 200 likes tonight. And then we're happy as a pig in shit.
Okay,
Bam.
so what?
So they show up on a
magic
carpet, and they whisk Andrew Tate away, and he goes to Afghanistan to live happily ever after. The only problem with Andrew Tate is if he got to an actual Muslim country where they practiced everything he wanted, he'd never fuck again because the women aren't allowed to take off the burqas unless you're married, and he doesn't want to get married.
Why do you have to take it off to fuck? Can't you just lift it up?
No,
there's ways around everything.
April, you show ankle, you show
Put
pussy.
some damn leggings on. Just cut a hole in them. I don't know. I'm trying to give a workaround here.
Ooh, I have a fun thing. I'm going to mute the mics. Ready?
Yes.
Nobody would know.
Really?
Yeah.
Until I wore them to the gym.
Well, no, you got to get rid of them afterwards. Or just wear them for that purpose.
Okay.
Oh, man, I got to teach these broads how to be nasty. David Chandler says, is 7,400 subs a lot? Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, well, 750,000 is a lot.
Balls Deep says, I read lips, bruh. Well, what did I say then?
My God, April, you're the sluttiest Muslim since Mia Khalifa. I would be. If I had to be Muslim, that shit's having some workarounds.
Oh, yeah? Well, then I'm converting to Islam because I want to tear that pussy up. Tear the pussy up till her feet can't touch the floor, yeah. Oh. Yeah, my dangle, make her pussy sore. Paint the pussy red so the blood don't stain the floor. In and out, that is how it goes.
Oh, my God.
Make her break her back, that's how I train these hoes, yeah. Oh, man.
How could anyone hate this show?
Dick all the bitches and throw them in ditches and slam in the back of... I'm a song parody king.
Look how this little gay is sitting right now.
Balls Deep says he reads lips. He says, you said you'd jizz in her panties and have her wear them. No.
Ew.
It's not even close to
not even close.
What I asked. If I asked you off the air, would you feel differently about what I just asked you?
You just asked off the air. The things are
That's
muted.
true. Wow, that's not your thing, huh?
No.
Of all the dirty things I can get this girl to do.
Don't wear those.
No? No, not me. What, me? No. You.
Oh.
What?
No, just don't.
Wait, hold the fuck.
I was a little confused.
No.
Why not just...
Yeah? Oh, muted again?
Yeah. That seems...
Okay.
Right?
You know what? I accept your compromise. Yeah, the microphone fell onto my dick. If I keep drinking beers, I'm gonna be sick, yeah.
We have to cut this show off right now.
Oh, no, not a chance. We got to talk to our buddy Lorenzo Areola in an hour.
That's true. Maybe Aaron will pull out his areolas for Lorenzo.
Let's talk about some whores. Man,
Are they hot whores?
I got to tell you something. I thought I had it taken care of earlier. I am still horny as a hoot owl. I am just maybe it's the gym, maybe it's the drinking, but I'm not fully drained of the horns, so to speak.
It's good to know.
Wow. Aaron, is this a shirt you're willing to rip off? No.
No, that one's actually one of your nice ones.
John Hahn says, God bless you, April, for having to deal with Aaron. He looks like he's going to be a pussy later when he gets sick. You left out the word hound, bitch.
Actually, think about it. Last time you ate lobster, you were puking.
Why?
It was the football game, remember? You puked up a lobster roll.
Oh, we had a
friend's
lobster
house.
roll. Yeah, and we shared that one.
Yeah, I don't see this night ending well for you.
Uh-oh. And we got to go to the store to get some juice.
And hair gel.
You want to blame it on the juice?
Why are you calling it juice?
I want to be appropriate.
It's bourbon.
Let's talk about whores.
Yes.
So, these silly bitches, while we go get juice, we can grab something for the dinner tomorrow night. Boom. We don't have to go out again. Fucking smart. Anyway, there's this dirty, filthy, disgusting bitch on OnlyFans. Her name's Keanu C. Thompson. No, I'm kidding. No, I was only kidding, honey.
You can't say that.
Don't clip that for Gino. So anyway.
Don't say that.
There's this slut-ass hoe on OnlyFans making $100,000 a month, right?
I'm in. What does she do?
Admitted to showering only 37 times last year. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That's once every 10 days?
Yes, because that's less than once a week.
Once every 10 days, this bitch would shower. And she was an old. How many of these
you can't do that.
How many of these OnlyFans guys want their money back for knowing they were paying for stank ass garbage puss?
Dude, you know that shit stinks too.
Oh, it probably felt like.
I can only forgive this if she's hot.
If she spread her lips with the fingers for a nice rubbing vid, it probably like sounded like cellophane, like peeling off. or like a grilled
Grilled
cheese
cheese
sandwich coming apart,
Do you think that's how they work?
or like linoleum unrolling. Just that. Just had a slimy stuck ass puss.
So she showers once every 10 days. She makes $100,000 a month.
Do me a favor.
What does she do?
Take 2 pieces of tile together and put spackle on either side and then smash them together and then pull them apart.
Does it make the sound if you were to peel this in the microphone?
Yeah, here, give me this. It would be, by the way, wonderful stickers, steeltoeentertainment.com/shop.
Support your local drunk.
I'm getting fucking mad. I'm getting upset.
Can I start it for you?
No, it's personal now. Come on, you little whore. Come on, you fucking Shaka Zulu doll.
Can I help?
No. Because now if you help, I'm a piece of shit. Oh, I got it. Come here. Hold on. Wait, give me a second. There we go. Now I got it.
Just don't lose my notes on the back.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, there we are. Come on. Yeah! The sticker. Kicking on my dick. Oh, sorry. Do you need these notes really bad?
God.
There we go. All right. So
You're
here,
helpless.
Here's what the pussy sound like.
Oh, try to like halfway stick it together and then pull it apart again.
Oh, yeah, here. This is what her pussy sounds like. Because it's all furry because she ain't showering and shit.
It's true. You can't fucking shave if you don't shower.
Right.
She could get waxed, I guess.
She's dry shaving her snatch. Oh, you can get waxed? So now the waxing bitch has got to smell your rancid-ass chili cheese Fritos pussy? That's wonderful.
Do you care to tell your chili cheese Frito story tonight? Since you
I
brought
feel
it
like
up?
I've told it a million times.
Oh, I feel like it's worth another here.
If, my high school girlfriend, if I went down on her, I'd know if she hadn't washed her stank-ass puss because it would smell like chili cheese Fritos. It was an odd, but I'll tell you this, and this is probably most guys.
You were weirdly into it.
This is most guys.
Oh my God.
If a pussy's got a little bit of a stank to it, it's kind of nice.
That's gross.
Kind of nice.
I refuse to do anything if I haven't showered, if I've been working all day.
It feels tart on the tongue. Like that's a little off with that smell. Because most of taste is smell. You know this.
Yes,
Right.
very good.
But like the smell is oddly, it's like the gasoline smell in a garage, where you want to keep smelling it.
Gasoline's a good smell.
Yeah. Where
Oil's
you're like,
a good smell.
you're like, oh. It's terrible.
God, you must hate me then. I stay clean.
D. Gulag says a slight smell is hot. No. A clean puss is much hotter than
I
one.
was going to say,
No.
you must hate the shit out of me.
A clean puss is much better than one that has a little stink to it. I'm just saying, there's a thing about the stink that's like, it's like gasoline doesn't smell good.
Yes, it does.
But it's a smell that you got to keep smelling. I don't know.
Like the smell of exhaust.
You ever
That's how
have
it smells.
someone instruct you? You ever have people like someone instruct you and they're like a stranger and the certain tone of their voice kind of gives you the tinglies, like the ASMR tinglies? You ever have
Like
that?
just a voice you enjoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few voices I enjoy.
Oh, yeah? Who are they?
Oh, yours, of course.
Thank you. Yeah! I can see where you get horny. So anyway, I can't remember what I was saying. No, good pussy.
The voices.
Clean pussy smells better.
Okay, thank God.
That's all I'm saying. Stevie Lou with 1999 says, no pressure, but after your show, I'm hosting a live trivia stream tonight. If people feel like jumping over, here's the link. You guys are the best. Put 1999 super chat down from Stevie Lou, and I'm going to pin that to the top of the page.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, why can't I pin it?
You're going to pin his super chat?
No, I wanted to pin the link.
Oh.
Here, copy link address. Stevie Lou. Oh, God damn it. Type, you tard.
What is wrong with you?
Stevie Lou stream.
Okay.
Yeah, subscribe to Stevie Lou.
Aaron, yeah, Stevie's great. Aaron damn near died in the grocery store tonight, I thought.
What? How?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
had some serious problems.
I thought he was having a heart attack, and that's actually not a joke.
I went hard in the gym today, and I have this thing where if I spar a lot, my hands and arms and chest will shake. for like 20 minutes after I'm done sparring. And I always thought it was from getting hit in the head. And it was just maybe your head got overloaded and you just kind of shook some things.
You're just retarded.
But I did it today after like 10 rounds on the heavy bag, and like I was doing a lot of infighting work. So I was working on moving the head and a lot of hooks and a lot of uppercuts on the water bag and shit. And then I started getting that feeling in the grocery store. Like I started getting that tremory, shaky feeling.
You were quaking.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
It scared me.
Yeah, it was odd.
I'm trying to buy a couple goddamn donuts from the donut counter.
Because we just went to the gym.
Yeah, of course. I had to have my cherry donut, And Aaron fucking walks away and he's like, oh my God, I'm actually kind of freaking out a little bit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he puts the basket down and starts rubbing his chest. And
Yeah, I
I'm
was like,
looking at the chick. I'm like, I'm about to have to call an ambulance for this guy.
no, because I'm sitting there, I'm having the just got in a fight feeling, but I didn't get in a fight. It was, I don't know. A little fucked up. K Following the Great says you need to get your heart checked. It wasn't my heart, though.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You don't know. That's true. So anyway, this whore,
She doesn't shower.
She showers 37 times a year, and she's not hot enough to get away with it.
Oh, she's like dollar store Liv Tyler.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, we just watched Bad Santa. She's like dime store Lauren Graham
Ooh.
from Bad Santa.
See, to me, that's even worse.
Well, at any rate, you can now I just imagine how
Aw.
greasy that hair is.
How much dry shampoo is in there?
You know what? You're right. That doesn't count
Because
as a
that
shower,
doesn't count.
doesn't it?
She's using dry shampoo and like body wipes.
Oh, well,
You know
then
what I
that's
mean? Like you
fucking
can wipe
cheating.
out your armpits and your snatch.
Well,
real
now
quick.
she's trying to be like controversial. She's trying to be edgy. Like, I only showered 37 times, but she's doing other things to groom herself.
I think she's pulling like the Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher thing where they're like, I don't shower with soap unless I'm really dirty.
Yeah.
To like preserve your skin oils.
Let me tell you something there, OnlyFans. You are plenty dirty. The highest earning
Whoa.
star on popular site OnlyFans has revealed in the span of 2022, she only took 37 showers. Ayala, who has reportedly made around 100 grand a month on the incredibly popular site, has said she took very few showers after tracking her year on the Dailyo app. She revealed the information on Twitter as part of a roundup of her year, and the tidbit of information about her few showers in the year caught people's attention, as it does. If you're a sweaty, stinky, smelly whore,
I mean,
people are going to notice.
I think I shower literally every day. I have to.
Yeah,
Just doing shit.
I mean, that's what my
Working.
my health teacher told us in high school. Said if you're going to live like a smelly, disgusting, awful whore, people are going to notice. And that kept me showering.
I agree.
In one of the most popular responses to her tweet, one person simply said, showered less than 37 times and left it there, prompting Ayala to say it was because she tries not to disturb my natural skin microbiome too much.
I told you.
There's some of these hoes that think the vag is just going to take care of itself.
It's not.
And to some extent it does. Like it
Okay,
regulates.
on the inside, it's self-cleaning.
It regulates itself to a degree, but that outside, man, you gotta...
No, I'm promising you right now, it's only the inside that's self-cleaning.
The OnlyFans star explained that while she may not have showered all that much, she did still regularly spot wash the important bits. So she didn't have rancid puss.
Okay. That helps a little bit.
A little.
But just a little. I mean, I don't want to get with some chick who's like greasy and shit. And
You want to get with
sticky.
chicks now? It's odd. It's a weird...
Do you want to get with chicks now?
Just you, babe. I want to get in them guts. I want to just
Oh my God.
lap up all the essence.
Wow.
The OnlyFans star explained that while she may not have showered all that much, she regularly spot washed the important bits. As for the potential smell, oh God, she said she can't smell it, and if she did have a bit of a whiff, it was usually when I'm sitting on the internet at home, just kind of wafting
come
your box
on.
up there.
Like, there's no way you want to sit and smell yourself not smelling okay, right? I think you're like the only one. Like
No.
guys maybe enjoy like smelling themselves. I have no idea for sure though.
Every guy in the chat who's not thinking they can like who's not simping right now will admit that when you've got a weird armpit funk at the end of the day, it's kind of like you're like, oh man, that's disgusting. Oh
Is
my,
that what you do?
oh, I smell like a bag of shit. Oh, that is a weird smell, and you keep smelling
You
it.
just go back for it?
Guys are weird about bad smells. It's like we know they're bad, but we like them.
See, that's me in farms, I guess.
Yeah.
I like how farms smell.
But
As
ever
long as
since
they're not poultry. Poultry fucking sucks.
ever since I switched deodorants now, I don't get that stench. Kind of sucks.
No, that is true. Wait,
The fuck was that all
That was
about,
him.
buddy?
did you say it sucks? Like you want to go back to it?
Yeah, I'm drunk. I didn't mean to say that. Raz of Chaz says, then I get a boner. Right, you smell it.
Really?
Oh,
I'm a man.
oh yeah. Fucking
Wait, you just whack it to your armpit stench?
Mr. Unknown for real says, you get a whiff of slight ball stank and you kind of like it.
What? Come on, guys.
I don't
If
know.
I ever smelled myself like that, I'm like, God, I must clean up right now in case somebody comes to see me. You know, just in case, God forbid,
What?
you walk by and I smell.
The fuck are you talking about?
If I smell, I want to clean up.
Oh, okay. You said in case somebody comes to see me. I thought you were talking, because we were talking about our balls. So I
yes,
thought,
every time my balls smell, guys, I have to clean up.
yeah, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You are drunk.
Joe Biden got asked why he isn't attending Pope Benedict's funeral.
Okay.
Because he said he's not going. Biden said, like, yeah, miss me with that shit. So then they asked him, well, like, why? And Biden gave kind of a based answer as to why he's not going to Pope Benedict's funeral.
Is it because he didn't denounce butt touching of kids?
He didn't say that, but he kind of said that. Check it out. I'll show you we'll show you the clip here. This is Joe Biden. This is actually going to make you not hate Joe Biden all the way. This is him talking about the Pope's funeral. Because there's two popes. There was the acting Pope, and they called this Ratzinger Pope Emeritus.
Okay.
The problem was they found out he was the guy. Well, they didn't find out. It got out
Yep.
that he was the guy who before he was Pope, he ran the division called the Defense of the Orthodoxy of the Faith. It's called something like that.
Yeah.
And it's basically the guy who's there to run PR for the church and protect the church. So when the kid fucking stuff came out, he was the guy who moved all the priests to different precincts and different parishes and all that and kind of kept it under wraps. And then they kind of find out about that and people started digging around and the Pope went, yeah, I know this is like a lifetime appointment from God because he wants me to be his voice on earth. But guys, I got to skedaddle. They found out that I was enabling people to butt fuck kids. So I got to stop being God's voice and they got to let somebody else be God's voice.
Can you imagine being that guy?
You know how many times it's happened in modern history?
A lot.
0 times.
0?
It's never happened. It was the weirdest thing.
Nothing.
So-
Like never?
Yeah, so now they put this other pope in there. So now you got this weird thing where there's 2 popes. And now the other pope is telling people, yeah, homos totally in heaven. Sure, as long as they say it's not cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
so you got Pope Francis. But then you got Pope Benedict, who's been alive and everything. Well, he died now. And they're asking Biden if he's going to go to his funeral because Joe Biden has always talked about, what a great Catholic he is. Catholic president. First one since JFK. He's a Catholic president. That's all we ever hear about the guy. Well, here's what he had to say about the old Pope dying.
You're not attending his funeral tomorrow, though. Why?
Well, why do you think?
Well, but you tell me.
You know why? I can't.
You can tell me, sir.
The reason I'm not attending the funeral tomorrow is because it takes an entourage of 1,000 people to show up, not literally. But we would everything in the wrong direction. I inquired about it. And people are attending, mostly they're apostolic delegates. They're supposed to know. We would just
So if you had trouble hearing that over the sound of helicopters and shit,
Right.
they asked him, are you attending the funeral? And he said, no. And the reporter said, why? And Biden said, why do you think? And he said, you tell me. And he said, you know why. And then he was saying stuff like, well, I talked to other countries and they're just sending delegates.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like
But-
he didn't come out the rest of the interview and say, well, it's because of the butt fucking.
Yeah, but that's got to be the you know why part.
That's exactly
What
the
else
you know
is there? There's no other you know why. You know why.
Yeah.
Well, you're okay with kids sniffing.
Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get, we're finding out now that he draws a line, apparently.
I guess there's no penetration there. Huh?
Yeah.
It's just sniffing.
So now Biden is saying basically, I'm not going to go to that Pope's funeral because he was okay with kid fucking. And Like everyone's like, holy shit's fucking based. Like Biden's not like the Catholic president isn't going to the Pope's funeral because of the kid fucking stuff. But I think it's more of like a PR thing because you heard him say other countries aren't sending their leaders. They're sending delegates.
Right.
We're sending representatives of the United States to go to the Pope's funeral.
I can still kind of appreciate it, though.
Yeah. You can't really be seen there. You know,
I wouldn't want to be seen there.
Cerberus with $5 says was going to call about Stinky, but we've moved on, so I'll leave it. Here's some money. All right.
Stinky?
Thank you, buddy. I don't know what he means by that.
Thank you.
Why is April pampering a rat?
'Cause
says Softcast.
Aaron scared the shit out of it.
Yeah,
What was that?
the fucking Rob Zombie impressions got to the dog.
Do you want to say you're sorry and I'll put him down?
Sorry, bud.
Oh, I was going to give him to you.
And no Blackachew, I cannot do the gangster rap song that you sent me as Rob Zombie. It simply won't do. This person sent me clips of our show last night. This is Lay Duffs.
Oh, no.
Sent me this. Let's see what he said.
And nobody fucking watches it.
Well, that's not that bad.
Oh, he said this show is great, and then he said and nobody watches it.
Oh, this show is great, and nobody fucking watches it. Well, all right. I was expecting something better than that, but thank you very much.
I was expecting
For your
something more
efforts.
like relevant to tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. All right. Is social media creating a generation of thin-skinned Americans?
Yes.
Children who are constantly on Instagram and Snapchat become hypersensitive to criticism as adults, according to a new study. We mentioned this on the morning show today. We never really got into it. But how would that not be the case? If all you're faced with is criticism, which is all mostly, well, it's not all social media is, but it's all some people see on social media.
Yep.
Is the negatives and the bad stuff and everything else.
It sticks out.
It sticks out. You know, you can hear 100 compliments. You see one bad thing. You focus on the one bad. Why doesn't it, the internet does a good job of revealing everyone's inner narcissist. You know what I mean? Like,
It does really, because once somebody says something, it challenges what you think about yourself too. So.
and then you go, fuck them. They're
no.
terrible. They suck. They're awful.
Yep.
Whereas what you should be doing, like if you weren't a sociopath or a narcissist or a crazy person, you would look at the nice things 100 people said and go, oh, man, that feeds my soul, man. That is wonderful. But one person goes, you suck and you're gay. And you go, oh, why doesn't everybody like me? Why isn't everybody a fan of mine? And it's like, because that's fucking impossible.
Right. Suddenly, like, that person just thinks that they suck and they're gay.
99-1 is great.
Okay. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Even if that one thing was like tremendously bad.
Right. And then you got one person going, you suck and you're gay. And people are like, why doesn't the 100th person like me? But if you see that, so that can fuck up like a 30-year-old person.
Yep.
Or 40-year-old, 50-year-old person. Now imagine it happens to you from the age of 6 on up, or whenever kids are getting social media accounts.
That is so young.
Right?
It's so young.
It's
I
bananas.
hate that.
Gray Duckling with $4.99 says yes, but it's because they're pussies. I don't know.
They're kind of being taught to be that way in a way too, right?
If we had that shit when we were kids, it absolutely would have gotten to us.
I think so. I don't like it. I don't like spending any extra time online, but like kids, they see it as kind of like how we would have seen a shiny toy almost. Like it's their thing to be on and play with. KYP
Stu with a great point. He says probably why there's more school shootings. Probably a big part of it.
No, it's not even a question.
Because the bullying used to stop once the bell rang.
Yes.
Now you can
home.
bully kids all the time.
Suicides too.
Right.
I'd say kids' suicides are bad.
Around the clock. You can just pick on people because you've got the internet to do it for you.
Yes, sir.
Social media is reprogramming children's brains and creating a generation of thin-skinned adults, a new study suggests. Youngsters see regions in the brain that control feelings of reward and punishment become overreactive compared to their peers who are not always online. Researchers say the changes indicate that social media addicted kids will grow up to become hypersensitive to feedback from others.
Yes, it's always there. It is right at your fingertips at all times, and nobody can look away. Nobody has the self-control to, like, they see something they don't like, and they're like, I'm going to get off here because it doesn't make me feel good. No, they have to keep looking.
Well, and it's no different than, like, if you grow up in a family where they hit you. You know, you're obviously going to naturally be more adverse to violence, and, like, you're going to, like that more when people raise their hand and shit like that. Anything you're exposed to a lot of that's negative, it's going to fuck you up.
Right.
So why should social media be any different?
No, I completely agree. You're in a home where there was a lot of yelling. Suddenly yelling as an adult makes you fucking want to piss your pants and leave.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
So, yeah, I mean, I agree. The director, Kevin Smith, had a great point about kids. And, like, you know how the news will always do that thing after a shooting or a terrorist attack where they'll go, how do I talk to my kids about X, Y, and Z?
Yes.
Kevin Smith had a great point where he goes, don't.
I agree.
Let them be innocent and let them stay away from all this ugly shit for as long as humanly possible.
I've had to say that, like, out loud to my stepkids before. Like, I've had the oldest one bring up some shit to me that's, like, just a little too adult. And I'm like, God, I really don't want you to worry about that yet.
Yeah.
I really don't. And you don't have to.
Your life is wonderful. Your fine.
Life's great. There's nothing to worry about. Like, and you just really, it kind of makes you sad that they heard about it somewhere.
Yeah. Like, I was 4 or 5 when the Gulf War happened, when Desert Storm happened. Nobody fucking talked to me about Desert Storm.
No. It wasn't your thing to worry about.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what happened when I was like 8 or 9? Oklahoma City. Had no idea what the fuck happened.
Right.
No idea. I know that some bombing thing happened. I didn't know that a lot of people died. I remember I was an adult before I found out just how bad Oklahoma City was, because I'd never read the articles. I never knew anything about it because nobody told me, because it was none of my fucking business.
Exactly.
You know?
Now, the worst part for kids right now, though, I think, is like the school shooting thing. They can't get away from it because now they do lockdown drills and stuff.
Right.
They can't get away from it. They have to worry about it.
Well, but the kids can't get away from social media. They keep getting bullied by it and everything else. So you kind of have to. You have to, like, that's the schools adjusting to the world.
Yeah, now it's just a weird cycle now. It just keeps jerking itself off. It doesn't stop.
Right. I agree with World's Worst Artist. He says Oklahoma City was 9/11 before 9/11. I remember that was all over the news. It was huge. Oklahoma City. The first thing I remember knowing about and, like, being able to think about and, like, understand as a kid was when we bombed Kosovo. Okay. When there was that Yugoslavian war, I think it was like in 98 or 99. I remember that. And it wasn't like I remember it. Like, I remember, like, the air battles and Slobodan Milosevic being overthrown and all of that shit. I just remember that it was happening.
Yeah.
And it was a bombing. 9/11 for me was the first one where as kids, we were all like, we understand what's happening. We get it. But even then, my parents kind of shielded me from that. And I was in ninth grade when 9/11 happened, and my parents shielded me from it. I didn't even know the second tower fell till I went back to school the next day.
That's kind of how my experience was with 9/11, but that was the first major one for me. I was obviously in first grade, not ninth grade, but still all the schools shut down and stuff, and everyone was just watching the TVs, and it was terrifying. And when we went home, everyone was tense. But nobody talked about it, really.
I'm pretty positive we finished school that day.
I don't think we did. I think we all got sent home. Everything shut down.
I'm trying to think. Wow. All I can remember about 9/11 is going to the next period class.
Yeah, literally all I remember is all the adults' faces. Like, somebody ran in the room and, like, just a white-faced, and they're like, just turn on the TV,
that's racist.
Something's going on. Like, no, you can see all the blood drain from their face. They were scared. And they just turned on the TV, and we're all just sitting there quietly, and they told us to, like, have a snack or something.
All I remember was the first one got hit, and nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
It was really confusing.
It wasn't scary yet, though. Because people were like, oh, it was an accident.
It's a shock moment. Like,
yeah, it was an accident. They're like, oh, shit. Something flew into the World Trade Center. That's a dumb pilot. He must have had a heart attack or a stroke or something like that.
Something.
That's what people were thinking. Then the second one hit, and it was, oh, shit.
We're fucked.
What
Something's
the hell
wrong.
happened? I have some questions.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Oh, no.
I've been drinking enough to ask these questions.
Are they for me or for the show?
For the show.
Okay.
They can be for you if you know the answer. I believe the story of 9/11. The only thing I believe in on 9/11 that's not like in the official story is that we knew it was like we got reports that bin Laden was trying to do this and we ignored it, either because we wanted to go to war with these countries because everybody running the country had written all these papers for years about how they wanted to colonize the Middle East. And that maybe we let it happen, like Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
You know, we know that FDR probably let that happen. I have a question about 9/11, and it's just a question. How hard is it to fly a plane at that height, that accurately, that it can crash into a building that size?
Oh, I don't think very hard.
Okay.
If you know what you're doing, I don't think that's hard.
What I'm saying is I don't know.
I think those buildings are a lot bigger than you give them credit for.
All I know is that when you go that low to the ground, it gets more and more difficult to maneuver. Especially
I
a plane
don't think it would be tough.
Especially that size of a plane. I don't know.
I've never questioned that, I guess, but now that you're asking me, I don't think it'd be that tough.
See, like Jay Santos, multiple people in the chat are going, it's impossible, never question that. No. See, I don't believe 9/11 was an inside job. I don't believe any of that. I'm like the least, April will tell you this, I'm like the least 9/11 conspiracy theorist you're ever going to find.
Right.
Like, I usually think 9/11 conspiracies are stupid. But one thing that does get me is how did they maneuver at those speeds at that height and be able to fucking nail those buildings? Because they were aiming for those buildings.
Yes.
Like, how did you fucking nail them on the first try like that? I mean, I know they were trained and everything.
I was going to say they're pilots, right? But I guess I don't know. I see Jay already. April has no idea what she's saying. Well, then I'll shut the fuck up. I have no idea.
Okay, 495 Marauder is informing me each tower was several acres apiece. Across?
That was the first thing I said is like they're way bigger than you give them credit for.
Okay.
Way bigger.
Here, this will answer my question. How wide was the World Trade Center? 208 feet by 208 feet.
Okay, and you're 6 feet.
Okay, that's longer than the width of this house. And you got it by a lot. By about 7 times. Right? 20 feet, your house, or longer than that? I don't fucking know. 6, 12, 18, 20, 25 feet. So you got to spread that out by 4 times 8 of these. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty big fucking target. Okay, fair enough. Patrick says, Aaron, they crashed into the side of a building. They didn't land on top of it. Fair enough.
Yep, I agree with that statement.
Modern flight sims are very accurate. It's easy. Okay, all right, if it's easy. Like I said, I just want to know. About 70 yards wide. Oh, fuck. So 3/4 of a football field wide. Yeah, that's a pretty big target. All right, fair enough. Like I said, fuck me to death.
So 200 by 200 is an acre. Okay.
All right. So they had an acre.
It's pretty big.
An acre width. And they probably weren't flying at top speed at that height. They were probably slowing it down quite a bit. All right. Cool. Are you getting nervous?
Cool.
Are you nervous by that?
I'm not nervous.
Matter?
I just never thought about it before. Why would I get nervous by that?
Well,
like YouTube related?
Yeah.
I don't know if like YouTube, why could YouTube get mad at you? Like, how hard is it to hit something like that? I don't know.
Yule Gibbons says, I guess there isn't much bigger of a vehicle to hit them with than a plane. Jay Santos says it's all the shit around the Pentagon that would make it impossible. Yeah, I've seen that too. I don't know. Like, the Pentagon's a tricky one too, because I guess you'd have to fly over the highway or something. And like,
there's obstacles.
I don't know. I don't want to do this.
You don't have to.
It's I'm exhausted.
Unfortunately, it happened already. Whether it was like, how the story goes or otherwise, it happened. So it's kind of over.
I'm finding right now I don't have the stomach for conspiracy theories on 9/11.
I usually don't.
Yeah. Durka Muhammad Jihad. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, people now want to get into, was it a psyop and this and that and dancing Israelis and then
how did the steel beams melt?
Thermite paint. All right. Anyway, let's talk about trans people. Let's go to something a little more comfortable. Chicks with dicks.
Oh, yay.
Amber McLaughlin becomes the first trans inmate to be executed after her clemency request was denied over a 2003 killing. This has to make LGBTQ people very proud.
Oh, yeah. First one to do something.
This is equality.
It is.
They've wanted equality, right? Well, if a straight person, if a heterosexual person, if a cisgender person committed this crime in this state, they would be put to death.
Yep.
And now this trans person is being put to death over it. Good for her.
Treated equally.
The first trans person to be treated equally under the death penalty.
Did they let you do your trans makeup while in prison?
They do. At this point, most prisons let you do the whole fucking thing.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that there are prisons out there that let you do the reassignment surgery on the taxpayer dime. No bullshit.
I really wish you wouldn't tell me shit like that.
Well,
I really wish you'd just leave that out.
April, if you don't like my answers, perhaps you should cease asking scary questions.
I will stop asking things.
It's a Pulp Fiction reference. So Missouri inmate Amber McLaughlin, who was executed Tuesday for a 2003 killing, is believed to be the first transgender prisoner to be put to death. McLaughlin, 49, who previously went by Scott, was executed 19 years after she was convicted of killing and stalking her girl. Well, it would be stalking and killing. You wouldn't kill.
Yeah, you don't kill and then stalk.
Yeah, I mean, the stalking is pretty useless at that point. I mean,
unless they tied it to a car and had it strung around.
Right, yeah. Why are you following around the dead body? It's right where you left it.
Why are you doing that, ma'am?
Fucking idiot. What are you going to do? Follow her to work, you fucking dummy? Then again, they're trans, so maybe they got it all backwards. I don't know.
Okay, they were confused.
Yeah. Convicted of killing and stalking her girlfriend, Beverly Gunther, 45, and dumping the body near the Mississippi River in St. Louis in 2003. McLaughlin was put to death by lethal injection after Republican Governor Mike Parson declined a clemency request hours before. Wow, that's really surprising to me. A Republican governor said, I don't give a fuck if you're trans.
For a second, can you imagine, it came up to hours before your death?
Yeah.
If you know you're going to live or not. I don't know if that's worse or just knowing you're going to die weeks and months beforehand.
Look, man, if you got a Republican governor, I'm pretty sure you kind of know.
That's really freaky.
You kind of know what the deal is. A database on the website for the Anti-Execution Death Penalty Information Center shows that 1,558 people have been executed since the death penalty was reinstated in the mid-1970s. All but 17 of those put to death were men. Holy shit. You want to talk about representation. These women ain't getting off enough in jail.
Or are they just not getting caught?
I don't know. They're getting lax sentences is what it is.
Okay.
You want equality with men? You got to start serving prison time and getting killed like the rest of us.
I was going to say this might be one place where people don't want equality.
Right,
no,
exactly.
Let me live. It's
No,
okay. I won't do it again, I swear.
It's all the places in society where women have an advantage already. They don't want those to be equal.
Right.
They just want the ones where a secretary gets to make the same as a masonry foreman. Those are the only ones where they want equality.
I answer phone calls and point you in the right direction. I think I deserve that $38 an hour.
I'm the guy in command of how this skyscraper gets built. Me and that lady who answers the phones should make the same amount of money. Congratulations. Let's talk about something April's going to do to me one day. A Monroe woman is accused of poisoning her husband last year.
What?
Temporarily sending him into a coma.
Why am I doing this? What is the reason that I'm poisoning you? Give me something good.
I don't know, but I don't think you should.
Oh, that's no fun.
According to a complaint filed last week in the Lafayette County Circuit Court, Chapin's 70-year-old husband was taken to the hospital on August 21st after he had difficulty breathing. He fell into a coma, and blood work showed he had barbiturates in his system.
So already we have a 20-year span, by the way. She's 50 and he's 70.
Yeah.
I can't see why she would have wanted to off him.
He might have had a couple of shekels in his pocket.
And she wanted to spend it before she was too old.
Oh, and by the way, the man's son filed a temporary restraining order against Chapin on August 23rd, requesting medical power of attorney over his father and alleging Chapin poisoned his father with barbiturates. Speaking to detectives, the son said he had received a text from his father in May of last year, telling him he would be made medical power of attorney. However, paperwork at the hospital dated May 6th of last year showed Chapin as primary power of attorney and the son as secondary. The son claims his signature on that document was forged. So this is a real dirty bitch.
Oh, no.
The son said his father had begun having vertigo symptoms in July and stayed overnight at the hospital on August 7th. So this is like a Sixth Sense thing going on. You remember where the mom was poisoning the girl?
I've never seen it.
Oh, Misha Barton from the OC was getting poisoned by her stepmom, I think.
Okay.
And she died.
I can tell you this much, though. I couldn't have the stomach for, like, long-term poisoning somebody.
Thank you.
I feel like the occasional hospital trips and shit and then having to pretend you didn't have something to do with it is really stressful.
So you would just poison me one time all at once? Instead of over a long period of time?
I don't feel like I'm up for killing people.
That's nice.
I don't know if that, is offensive to you or not.
No, that's nice. I appreciate that.
No, it would have to be something quick. I couldn't do a long-term thing.
The father's blood work showed he had phenobarbital, pentobarbital, and primidone in his system. His son told detectives that while his father does not use those barbiturates, see, that's never a good way to poison somebody.
No.
Is when they find shit in his body that he doesn't take.
Right. Give him a little extra of the thing he takes already.
Right. They were kept at his home because he is a veterinarian and that his father used phenobarbital when euthanizing animals. So this guy was a vet and he had these drugs there to kill dogs. And the woman thought, great idea. Why don't I use it to poison him? Because what vet wouldn't take their doggy put to sleep drugs?
Could have seeped through his pores. What are you talking about?
She's a dummy. His son told detectives that while his father does not use barbiturates, he has them for euthanizing the animals. The son told detectives that his father and Chapin had been married in March. Wow, she didn't waste any time, did she?
Oh, my God. So it's not like they were even together long.
5 months they were married. And had only dated for about a year after meeting over the internet. He said Chapin had kept her past a secret and had recently been added to the deed to his father's home.
So why not off him? It's mine now. Oh, no.
One of the man's daughters told detectives she was suspicious of Chapin because she was not forthcoming about her past and accused her of lying to and manipulating her father. The man reportedly told his other daughter he was done with Chapin after she went through his phone without his permission while he was in the hospital with vertigo symptoms. So they were suspicious of this woman.
So wait, you're going to kill him and you're going to be a Snoopy bitch?
Yeah.
How about you just kill him and leave the phone alone?
Yeah, right,
That doesn't
exactly.
even make any sense. You're killing him.
Baza says, sounds like the dad had that football injury called commotio cordis, right? Exactly.
Is that guy going to make it?
His relatives say he's improving, but what does that mean?
I don't know.
Like, is he breathing on his own? Damar Hamlin? Yeah, what's the latest on Damar? 2 hours ago, 18 minutes ago, Damar Hamlin in critical condition after cardiac. See, I think he's done.
It's live though. Okay.
I think he's probably not gonna come out of it.
What I told Aaron today, my best like what I would see about it is like how quickly they could have got him revived before he lost oxygen to his brain. Like, how long was his brain without oxygen?
Again, isn't
if
it
he's
like
brain dead, you're kind of...
If your brain's without that shit for like 30 seconds, doesn't it start,
I don't know the number, but I know obviously your brain starts losing brain cells at some point, but I know that there are people who have been passed out for a length of time and still make it back. It's just how bad was it?
Well, he went into full cardiac arrest. He was dead. They had to get his heart started again and then get him on oxygen. Because you can get somebody on oxygen, but if their heart ain't beating, it doesn't fucking matter.
It won't circulate.
So they got his heart beaten again. Then they got him on oxygen. Stevie J says he was without oxygen to the brain for 3 minutes.
That's getting to be pretty long.
Yeah. So first of all, fuck football. That ain't happening again. But if he comes out of this, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know.
You've got to be done with football after this if you live.
Cherokee Girl says it takes 4 to 6 minutes. Okay, but is that for like brain dead or brain damage? Because King Yeti says 30 seconds can cause permanent brain damage. And that's what I thought too. I thought that once your brain was out without fresh blood or oxygen, it was 30 seconds before it started running out of what it has.
I know, but there's a certain level of like brain damage that you can still come back from. So I guess I'm not quite sure how long brain dead is.
Right, but what I'm saying is I don't know how much brain damage you can have and play football.
No, he should never play football again is my professional opinion.
My lost interest says he could be the coach for the Broncos. Oh, man.
They're doing so bad. So are the Rams. What happened to the Rams this year?
I don't even know. Like, I haven't
They
been
have
following
like the
them.
top loss count for like a defending team.
Yeah,
like, of all
defending
time.
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
They have the worst record. Yeah.
11 losses.
He 24 and received immediate and appropriate care, says Cherokee Girl. So she sounds pretty.
Yeah, he might be okay.
Brain damage can happen in 30. It's rare. It's closer to 45 to a minute before brain damage can actually start happening. Well, if Stevie J is right, and he was without it for 3 minutes, then that's the danger zone. To which I've heard you take the highway to.
You should always take the highway to the danger zone.
I need you to take that lint roller. Look what Johnny's cats do to that fucking microphone.
I know.
Just look at it.
Well,
Johnny's.
look at what Gordy did to me.
Oh my God, our dog sheds like a fuck too.
He's just sitting under me. He didn't touch this though.
Cherokee Girl says prognosis is as good as it could possibly be. Yeah, I mean he
Yeah,
had
but what does that mean?
he had medical people on hand and they got on top of him as quick as they could.
Didn't those guys say that they saw him turn blue and shit?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's scary.
They said they saw him turn blue.
Okay, if you were the one in charge of making the call, like either finish the game or stop it, I heard you bring this up this morning. What would you personally do? It's up to you. Finish the game or postpone it.
Postpone it.
Or a tie.
You can't watch a guy die and then keep going.
I don't think so. I think everyone's fucked up in their heads now and not playing correctly. So you're going to miss things and then more injuries might happen.
Like people brought up on the show today, they were like, oh, well, people have broken their necks. It's like, yeah, but they were alive.
Right.
You were talking to them when they
Look.
left. You knew he was in bad shape, but he was going to live.
I've never been around professional football, but in like semi-pro, I watched a lot of like ankles that are doing this, like compound fractures with bones and shit. And people can watch that and still go play after. Like it's screwed up. You don't want it to happen to you, but it's not somebody dying.
Stevie J says, I meant 3 minutes is the number they tell you that serious damage starts. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like Vince McMahon, he continued a wrestling pay-per-view after Owen Hart fell from the rafters and like basically hit his head on the ring post and died in front of 15,000 fucking
What?
people. Yeah, oh yeah.
It's so ass.
I believe it
man.
was In Your House, Beware of Dog or something like that. It was a pay-per-view, and Owen Hart was going to come down on the line,
thing. He's gonna
the
come
zip
down
line
on
or
the
whatever, or the rappelling shit. He was going to spelunk into the ring. And his spelunking gear failed. And, oh, you'll touch my leg under the table. I see.
Oh my God, you are so bitchy tonight.
And, ew.
Get that the hell out of here.
There's
I don't
a-
care what you do.
There's a loogie on the I hawked a loogie on the microphone.
That was like a brownish red color, and I'm not comfortable right now.
Over the Edge 98 is what they said it was. Okay. So Owen Hart dies, and Vince McMahon says, we're going to wrestle all the matches still. And everyone who was there was like, "What? Wait a minute. What the fuck? We're going to finish this thing?" He's like, yeah, we're going to finish it. And they did. They finished the pay-per-view.
That's
and
fucked up.
For years now, he's caught shit because of that.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm one of the wrestlers on that card and I just saw that, I'm not wrestling tonight.
Yeah, well, they did.
I'm probably done wrestling, actually, just lest I take a pole to the face.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in this case, I think they did the right thing. And football being a very physical sport, it's hard to go all out after something like this happens. But it doesn't sound like I don't see a time window where they can finish that game. I think what they might do is either just call it a no contest and nobody gets a win or a loss. Or what they could do is they could just make it a tie. Or they could give the Bengals the win since they were ahead at the time of stoppage.
If you were a spectator, what?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me how I would rule if I was the commissioner.
I didn't like that immediate response to me talking.
Because it was different. No, I thought you were going to ask me what I would do out of those options. And I was like,
No.
oh, God, I don't know.
I was going to say, can you imagine being a spectator there and like that not only does a guy basically die in front of you, but now you don't get to see the end of the game you paid for? Like, do you get to come back if they bring that game back?
I would imagine, yeah.
That's a whole fucked up thing, man.
They've got no time to do it, though.
I know.
Because you got the playoffs coming
It's
up.
crunch time, I know.
Unfortunately, it's going to have to be one of those things where the Bengals and the Bills get fucked, because if either one of those teams wins out, they have a good shot at becoming the 1 seed in the AFC. So and the way it goes now, if they just call it a no contest and those two teams just get one, I think the best way to go is each of those teams plays 16 games this year. I don't think you can give it to the Bengals as a win. I don't think you can make it a tie. I think nope, it's not a game. It's just nothing.
Okay.
And you guys play one less game than everybody else.
Okay.
That's it.
I think that's fair because, like you said, there's nowhere to put it. Like, you can't have this game continue.
But you can't make them play a game on Sunday, then play one on Wednesday, then play one on Saturday or Sunday for the playoffs again. It's not fair.
You got to have some recovery time in there.
So, and as far as the Bills go, I don't know how the fuck that team's going to be focused for that game. So, good luck to them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, this wouldn't make sense either. I was thinking too sentimental. Like, what if that whole team was like, you know what? Give it to the Bengals. Like, let's just sit this out for our guy. Like everyone else, like sit the rest of the season out. But that's never going to happen because then you're seen as like, oh, now you're sitting out the season and not winning it for your guy.
It was 7-3 in the first quarter. So that's, let's be honest. That's basically a tie. 7-3 in the first quarter.
Pretty close.
You have no idea who's going to win that game. Granny says they already called it a no contest, Tardo. Oh, really?
Are we sitting here like agonizing over
When I was at the gym today, they hadn't decided what to do.
That was hours ago.
Bills, Bengals. Joe Burrow on whether to resume. No, that's not what they're saying. They're still talking about how they're going to resolve it. 24 minutes ago, Joe Burrow on whether to resume Monday night's game. We want whatever the Bills want. The NFL has not announced how it will handle Monday night's game between the Bengals and the Bills. Ha ha! Suck my dick, Granny. Sorry. I just got a little excited. That's all.
I don't want you to want a granny to suck your dick.
Yeah,
well, weird.
It was more of an establishment of dominance.
Okay.
Oh, I like Keith's idea. Have them play a game of Madden. Get your two best Madden players on your team and have them play each other, and that's the way it goes.
Spicy.
Bane Koof with $10. Hold on a minute.
Thank you.
Is it a surprise to you, or is it a coincidence that a certain someone said yes to an interview next week only after that debuted on the evening show?
Wait, how do I answer that? I don't think it hurt anything.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Is he going to try and take it from me?
Is he coming? Like here?
No. He'll be via Zoom. Is he going to try to take it from me?
You'd mail it to him, right?
For a price.
Yeah.
For a price. Bane Koof with $10 says your shaking comes from overloaded nervous system from physical activity. Also, I hope Hamlin's family utilizes stem cell therapy, most effective within 7 days of injury, extremely effective on strokes. Little Lemmy says Granny will suck your dick right after you're done sucking Kirk Cousins' dick. Wow.
Whose dick would you rather suck, Granny's or Kirk's?
Kirk Cousins. 100%.
Aww.
Jesus, that's not even close.
Sorry, Granny.
That dirty, grimy Florida hunk of shit versus Kirk Cousins. Are you kidding me? It's not even close. That primo Michigan stud or Florida trash. Whose dick do you suck?
Does Kirk have a big dick, do you think? That guy drives a conversion van.
I don't think Kirk has a small dick either. I think Kirk's probably got a good, solid, average cock.
Average will do.
If you know what to do with it, you're going to please a woman the rest of your life. That's what I think Kirk's got.
Good for him.
Yeah. Good for him. Matthew says Jesse is definitely calling you a beta now. Well, look, we're not putting that on the list. So anyway, back to this guy who got poisoned with barbiturates by his whore bitch 20-year younger wife.
20 years.
Yeah. By the end of August, the man had awakened from his coma. Uh-oh.
Oh, what does he remember?
This is like when Bran woke up in Game of Thrones.
I always had a question, though.
Yeah.
When you've been in a coma for any length of time, do you possibly remember what happened before you went to sleep?
It depends. Yes and no.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it depends. Some people can lose their memory.
What if enough time passed? I feel like you wouldn't remember shit.
Well, what if she was poisoning him like in his food and stuff and he doesn't know anyway?
Probably not.
By the end of August, the man had awakened from his coma and was able to speak with detectives. According to the complaint, he alleged that Chapin poisoned him 3 times. The first instance allegedly came on July 18th. After having morning coffee with Chapin, He told authorities he went to stand up and felt like he had vertigo symptoms. He tried to take medicine to combat the symptoms, but felt 5 times worse.
Oh, no.
He says he went to the hospital for evaluation, but could not get a diagnosis. The second instance allegedly came on or around August 2nd. Much like the first time, the man told detectives he felt vertigo symptoms when standing up after his morning coffee with Chapin. So she was cracking open the capsules
the
and
coffee.
putting the...
God, that's ass, because coffee's like that good way that people just enjoy waking up to and shit. Just his favorite thing, probably.
And our barbiturates, those are way, way down, right? Those slow,
What do you mean?
those slow everything way,
I
way down.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, did you get Bane Koof's $10 super chat?
I did.
In the thing. Thank you, honey. So that was the second one. The symptoms were less severe this time. The third instance was allegedly on August 21st. The man said Chapin had made him his morning coffee. He said that he drank the coffee, and the next memory he had, he was waking up in the hospital on August 25th.
You know what she's doing then? She's kind of she's testing out how much it takes to get him to die, because the first time he just had vertigo, the next time he just wakes up in the hospital, the next time's going to be death, right?
Yeah.
Got to up it a
No,
little.
2 times he felt he had vertigo. The third time he went.
Okay,
yeah.
well, you know what I meant.
The man said that he usually drinks his coffee between 8:30 and 10 a.m., but EMS had not been called to his residence until 12:30 p.m. He claimed that Chapin left him outside unresponsive for multiple hours before calling for help. Why call for help if you're trying to kill the guy?
Because she's sitting there sweating it out and she got nervous.
The man told detectives that he had previously used phenobarbital and primidone to euthanize Chapin's dog. Primidone is an anti-seizure medication. He claimed that Chapin poisoned him with primidone the first 2 times and used phenobarbital the third time.
Okay. So, like, I would assume if it's an anti-seizure, like, if it slows down movement and stuff, maybe, like, if something's happening. Oh,
Right.
man. That's rough.
That's a nice, sleepy way to die, isn't it?
No, you know what?
Wouldn't you just kind of...
I'm prone to, like, lucid dreams and stuff where you're, like, alert in your sleep somehow, but you can't move or talk, and I feel like that's how that might be. And that's terrifying.
He told detectives that his marriage with Chapin was fairly stormy. You think? And believed she was using him as a sugar daddy. Oh, no.
But you still married her. Why?
There's no way. And by the way, if you're going to gold dig a veterinarian,
you never know.
veterinarians don't make huge money. I mean, they make, look, don't get me wrong. They make decent money. They'll make an okay living, but like they're not gold digger material.
Well, if you come from nothing and he's like the ones that make the lot of money are the small animal veterinarians, like in the big cities and stuff. They've got pretty good money, or they're like one of those huge livestock farm vets. You've got some money.
He said Chapin knew about his feelings about the marriage because she went through his phone messages to his children.
Oh.
Shouldn't you tell her, though?
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to tell somebody else, you probably should have told them too.
Should have told the person. The man said that Chapin would have had to use her mortar and pestle to grind up. What? Did I say something wrong?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know what that word is. Pestle?
It's pestle. Mortar and pestle. It's that
That's the thing.
stone grindy thing. Yeah.
Right. This guy. That's either how I give a hand job or how I make medicine.
He's cupping the balls.
Yeah. It's one of the two. Used her mortar and pestle to grind up the primidone used to poison him because it is a pill. He said when she fled his home following his release from the hospital. So she heard that he woke up and she fucking skedaddled out of there. She left many personal belongings but took her mortar and pestle.
Oh, no. She took the whole scene of the crime.
No, you don't do that. That's like, hey, hey, he woke up from his gunshot wounds. All right, cool. I'm leaving everything behind but my 38.
She couldn't have just washed that? Like, washed it down the sink?
Nope.
What is wrong with this woman?
I would first guess a lot. On September 1st, Chapin was found unresponsive in a hotel room in Monroe and was taken to a local hospital. Written letters addressed to law enforcement proclaiming she did not poison her husband were found in her room. Chapin is scheduled to make an initial appearance in court on Wednesday, so it looks like she's in slight bit of trouble.
Well, that's going to be how many attempted murders, and then what else can you charge her with, I guess?
I mean, attempted murder, poisoning.
Illegal use of a substance?
Yeah. You're going to, look, she has got a lot of charges
She's
coming
gonna
at her.
go
A
away.
lot of them, yeah. My lost interest says, yeah, here's a red flag. She owned a mortar and pestle.
That is weird. We don't have one.
Right? No, nobody does. You know who does?
My mom has one.
A fucking what do you call that? Not a pharmacy. What did they call them in the oldie time days?
No, a pharmacy had 'em.
Apothecary. That's who has them. An apothecary has those.
But I feel like pharmacies even use like the mortar and pestle in their logos.
I know, but I'm saying the people who actually have mortar and
All
pestles
right.
came from the apothecary days. And they were like grabbing it like, oh, we got to make this when the kids have a cold. We got to grind up some basil leaves and
Cocaine.
cocaine and coca leaves. You know, we got to grind it all up and make a fine powder.
I mean, I definitely know people that have mortar and pestles. I've always wanted one. I think they look cool.
And why are they using them?
I don't know. Must be going to poison people.
Exactly. They're trying to poison their husbands. Raz of Chaz says, I sent you a clip on your messenger. Well, who am I to Who am I to say no?
You're on Twitter.
I know. I'm looking at everybody. I'm seeing what everybody's been sending me. Oh, we got another clip. He doesn't suck. It doesn't suck at all. Thank you.
Who is this person?
He's just sending me little clips. That's all.
Why is there a wiener in your face?
He put a wiener in my face?
There's a big old wiener with like veins.
Son of a bit. Well, at least
How did you miss that?
At least it's a big one, so at least it's an impression.
Why are your Vikings
Yeah, isn't that
pants-
fucking creepy? My Vikings pants are showing up in an ad on Facebook.
I only ordered those off of my separate computer.
I took a picture and I put them on Instagram, which is owned by Meta. So they're putting my
That is disturbing,
God.
you guys.
I don't see anything in my Facebook Messenger, my man. I don't see what the fuck you talking
Why
about.
did Guy put in Towboys the jokes right themselves? What
Oh,
does that
look,
mean?
we're gonna look. We're gonna take a look at all of it.
Guy, what have you done, you big burly man?
We gotta send something to Lorenzo as well. We're gonna have Lorenzo on for the last couple minutes of tonight's show. We got a couple stories we can do first. All right, I can't find the fucking message. I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. I'll find it later. Send it to me on Twitter. Send it to me on Facebook Messenger. Oh, fucking
Sext him.
Sext me. Here's what you know when you start drinking?
You need to keep drinking. I can tell
Yeah.
you. This was you up
Yeah.
here, like at the beginning. Now you're doing one of these. What do you need?
I want to do karaoke with my lady. Why you roll your eyes at me?
I didn't roll my eyes. I raised an eyebrow because I'm sleepy. What is it?
Is that how we do it?
What do you need?
I need a beer.
Okay.
But I want bourbon. And I want to sing.
Would you like a shot of bourbon?
We're
and a
out.
beer?
We out, homie. I poured the last of it in your drink.
We might have some up top.
Ooh, but shitty.
Are you going to be picky?
Oh, wait a minute. Do we have Bookers?
Right.
A little heavy for my dick, but I'll do it. I'll do Bookers. Give me some Bookers and put a little bit of that, not too much, but just a little of that cherry juice in there. Take the edge off.
Do you want ice in it or just cherry juice and Booker?
Motherfucker, I want some ice in my Bookers. Bookers is one of those bourbons that's good, but I don't like it. King Yeti says, what do you call a shitty bourbon? Boy, what's shitty? I don't know. I like all of them. Maker's Mark compared to the rest is bad, but Maker's Mark is a good, I want a cheap bourbon and I want to just pour Coke over it all night. That's not bad. Balls Deep says, Booker's is great. Shut your mouth. Look, it's a good brand. It's, whatever. Fucking. I'm not going to sit here and defend Booker's. I don't even like it very much, but I'll drink it. I'll drinks it. King Yeti says Maker's 46 is good. That's true. Maker's 46 is good. I will give you that. Raz of Chaz says, okay, it's on the Toe Boys. Hey, how many likes are we at right now? We're in overtime at the moment. We got a half hour left in tonight's show. I want to know how many likes we're at, and then I want to set a goal for likes. Tell me where we're at. And then I'll tell you guys how many likes we need. Just here. Like the shit out of the damn stream tonight, and also subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. Because we're at 184. Oh, get that shit to 200, bro. Get that shit. Oh, and we're at 7,399 subs. So what you got to do is you got to subscribe to the channel. You got to hit the like button. We'll get Lorenzo in here in a little bit, and we'll finish up the show that way. We got about a half hour left, but one more sub, 200 likes is what we're going for. Keep me up to date on the count. You guys hit like. Let's get to 200. Let me know when it hits there. And 7,400 subs. D. Gulag says, are you covering Salvo tonight? Here's what I know about Salvo. He likes piss. He's into piss, and he's kind of owning it now. He took like 2 weeks off because they found out. Now, what was it? He's a cuck or he cheats on his woman? Which one is it? I don't know. There we go. We hit 200. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Now, you guys have been asking me to cover Salvo Pancakes for like a week now, and I haven't been sent anything. I've had to like discover this shit on my own, so I'm piecing it all together. So he's either a cuck or he fucks around on his broad. Somebody says both, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. But I do know that he's into piss, and it embarrassed him enough where he like took down a Discord and a Facebook page. He didn't tweet for 2 weeks. Has he done? I don't think he's done shows for 2 weeks. And now just last night, he decided to come back to Twitter and like try to own the piss thing. I don't know. I don't think there's anything you can do once that comes out. Like, he's trying to be the next Red Bar. He's trying to be, all he does is shit on people. You know, we talk about the news for 4 hours and then we shit on someone for a half hour. It's not, I kind of resent the Red Bar comparisons because we're nothing like Red Bar. But he's actively trying to be the next Red, like all Salvo Pancakes is doing is Red Bar's show redone. You can't do Red Bar's show if you're keeping secrets, because the whole thing about what Red Bar does is he shits on people from on high. He's up here. He's looking over all these dirtbag, shitty, lowly comics in his mind, and he's just dumping on them. He's Zeus throwing thunderbolts at him. You can't be that guy and hide shit from people. Because if you're going to be Mr. Shits on everybody, you got to be pretty squeaky clean yourself, or at least open with what you are. So you can't hide that you like piss. One of the smartest things Jim Norton ever did on the radio was he admitted he was into piss. He admitted he was into trans hookers. He admitted all that shit. Now nobody can use it against you. Salvo Pancakes was trying to portray himself as Red Bar, holier than thou, better than all these people, making fun of all these lowlifes on the internet. But you're into piss, your wife's fucking other dudes, you're fucking other women, whatever the case may be, and now you're ashamed of that as you're deleting stuff, and then you come back and try to own it. You got to reinvent yourself now. You can't go back and be the guy you were before because nobody takes you seriously. I mean, you did a great job with the, who was that fucking mark he took down? Def Noodles. Did a great job with that. But now you're setting yourself up to be another Def Noodles, to look foolish, to look retarded because this happened to you. So I don't know. As far as the Salvo Pancakes thing, you guys have been asking me to comment on it. That's my take. That's all I got for the Salvo Pancakes thing. It's humiliating for him because it's something he tried to keep private and hide while also being like, I'm going to expose people. You can't be Mr. I'm going to expose people like Mike David does and then hide things yourself that can be exposed. It doesn't work that way. So it looks like Red Bar's not going to be able to retire for a while. Oh, you found the bookers. There it is.
I had to really dig for that.
All right. Oh, this stuff is harsh. So anyway, looks like Red Bar is going to have to work for a while because you can't take over for Red Bar if you're hiding shit.
2 minutes, actually.
Announce it for everybody. Why don't you? TNK, the neighbor's kid, says, I want to say that Red Bar is the way he is because he failed in comedy and his former business partner burned him big time. So now he despises comics. I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's understandable if you get that way. You can draw point A to point B on that. Unquenchable Fire says Red Bar hates piss and he hates cheating. Not good for Salvo. I don't think Red Bar was really into Salvo anyway. I think he just hated that Def Noodles guy and he saw a useful guy. Citizen M says Aaron doing zero research and then just winging it on the biggest story of the year. And I don't mean 2023. I mean the last 12 months. Well, Citizen M, I asked you numerous times, fill me in on the Salvo Pancakes thing, and you didn't. You didn't fill me in. So now I'm just trying to piece it together as best I can. So thank you, Citizen M. Unquenchable Fire said Salvo was Red Bar's #1 henchman with that Sam Tripoli shit. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I'm Red Bar, it's not worth it to be connected to that guy. You know? I don't think it's worth it to be connected to fucking Salvo Pancakes if it's going to be some kind of, you know, shitty, controversial, weirdo type shit like you're into piss. You can't be tethered to that shit. All right, guys, I'm going to send an invite to Lorenzo Areola of the, God damn it, I know it. I've got it brought up here so I can always just, there it is. The That's All Funny podcast. Let's get Lorenzo in here. Let's send a new message. Lorenzo Funny Eskimo on Twitter. There we are. Come on. Whoops. Come on in, buddy. There we go. Let's listen to a little bit of Lorenzo Areola's show. This is a guy I discovered through Carl's show, Who Are These Podcasts? And Carl started out wanting to make fun of Lorenzo, and then he started looking into Lorenzo and started listening to the show, and he goes, I fucking love this guy. And he is. He's great. Lorenzo has an awesome show. I've said many times before, I think people ought to be listening to this on their way to work every day. All of America should be listening to this show.
Thank you, boss.
And you're welcome, honey. Scott says, Salvo Pancakes was Red Bar's top soldier on the War of Deaf Noodles, lest we forget. Revan says, if you step to Red Bar, he cowers. You end up feeling bad. I mean, that's kind of what happened with us.
How is your Bookers?
I haven't tried it yet.
Are you scared? I'm always scared of Bookers. It's really strong.
You know what it is? It's too dry.
It is very dry. You're so right.
It's too dry. All right, well, we talk like a couple of queebs. Let's bring Lorenzo in here. There he is, Lorenzo Areola. How are you, sir?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
The host
I'm
of
fine.
The host of That's All Funny. Dude, I'm not a joke, not kidding at all. Your podcast makes me laugh so goddamn hard.
Yes.
Bless your heart. Bless both of y'all.
You were... yeah, go ahead.
I don't mean to... I don't know. It's just me, talking.
Yeah.
That's all.
You just have a great natural, just kind of, what do they call it, stream of consciousness.
Yes.
And you don't really, I mean, I'm guessing, you just don't really give a shit what comes out next. Do you have like an outline? Because your show's like 10 minutes long. I think it's perfect. Like I said, I think everybody should listen to it on the way to work. I think it would give everybody a lot of shit to talk about. Do you have anything prepped before you go, or do you just turn on the microphone and go, fuck it, I'm going to just talk?
Like
I do have like some outlines like of topics, that I could go from segue to segue, but
Sure.
it's literally just me talking from just those bullet point, and then just keep going.
Well, it flows really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I happen to think of something else, hey, I'll throw it in there. Why not? Or sing a song or two.
And let me, if you're in the chat right now, or Granny, either one of you, if you could throw Lorenzo, well, shit, I got his channel right here.
You can do it.
I can copy paste it. I can do shit on my own. There's Lorenzo's channel. That, by the way, that Rob Zombie shit I was doing is definitely hitting me. I'm losing my voice big time.
You're gonna be all right.
What were you doing? Like burn through the ditches, burn through the ditches.
Yes.
I've been drinking tonight, and it started with that, but then the audience started requesting I do other songs as Rob Zombie. And so,
okay.
Yeah, I started doing Lady Gaga. Then there was The Fray, and then Busta Rhymes, but all just doing the like that shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'll kill you.
Yeah,
and then
quickly.
You're drinking that dry alcohol or whatever you said, and it's
Booker's bourbon.
Yeah, Booker's bourbon, which is a very dry bourbon.
Very expensive though, right?
I got it as a gift from the realtor when I bought this place.
Right.
So
it shows how much he likes the bottle. He still has
sounds
it.
fancy. I don't drink at all. I take a lot of medication though.
Okay, well, that's understandable then.
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, I think I got this bottle like 4 years ago, and there's more than half of it left, so.
Neither of us like it a whole lot.
I haven't been
doesn't it get better as it ages? Is that
I
what
don't know if that works that way for bourbon. I'm not smart enough. Like, I like to be a bourbon guy, and I try a bunch of them, but I don't know what the fuck I'm tasting. I just know if it tastes good or not.
Yep. It's a preference.
I enjoy. You were talking about pancakes a little while ago. I enjoy pancakes.
Talking about Salvo Pancakes. He's a guy on YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, I hear you. No, I understand.
Delicious.
Who doesn't like pancakes? All right, fun hack radio topic for you, Lorenzo. Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, I have a vote.
Man, probably pancakes. I would call them hotcakes though.
Okay.
Hotcakes is the way to go, yeah.
Look, I'm not here to start a holy war or anything.
I say
unless you do the chicken and waffles.
Yes.
Then of course you need.
Yes.
Of course you need waffles.
I don't mean to be a suburban white kid here, and I've always wanted to, but I've never done fried chicken and waffles.
He's crazy.
It's good, surprisingly, for the coloreds or whatever, however you want to.
This is why you have to listen to Lorenzo's show. Anything could come out at any time. You were featured on Who Are These Podcasts with Carl, who's a friend of our show. I love Carl. And he gave your show a fair shake. Like this goes to show that Carl's not like a hack who just is married to the idea of shitting on the shows he brings on. Your show won him over as his episode was going on. I've never seen it before. And I don't know. Did you listen to it and did you like it? I mean, what was kind of your reaction of the Who Are These Podcasts episode?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've never heard of that. Who Are These Podcasts? I listen to, wrestling podcasts at the most. Maybe some pop music is what I prefer. But yeah, when I heard that, I was like, this is hilarious because, it was just me. I didn't know people were going to get an audience to my thoughts, and I'm glad I could make people laugh with enjoyment or whatever.
And I don't understand. Like, I'm going to keep putting your channel in my chat every fucking day until that channel is bigger than ours, because what you're doing is so beautiful in its simplicity. You're putting out an audio podcast. It's 11 minutes a day. It's easily digestible, and it's just random thoughts, and it can go anywhere. And while you've had better episodes, you had me hooked when I was listening to Carl's show, and you just started talking about how when you were a kid, there was sexual tension with your cousin.
Oh, yeah. And I was just listening to you right now talking about piss being such a bad thing. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm all about taboo.
Okay.
My cousin, I guess it's more of a Mexican thing where it's like, oh, you can't really be with family. But it was a third cousin. I mean, come on. How close are you at that point?
I mean, look, dude, empires have been built on less than that, right?
Dude, I want to hear more about this taboo stuff. What are you into?
I'm into like when or like the Asian porn. I was talking about it where it's censored.
Explain.
Explain. I don't know.
I like watching porn, but I don't like seeing the guy's thing and the girls.
So it's literally it's porn, but it's censored out, so you can't see the parts.
Yeah.
So you have
so you just like the noises and the facial expressions.
Yeah. So you kind of have to come up with the rest of it by yourself up here. Okay.
I get
that.
That's kind of cool.
All about
actually.
imagination.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
I fill in the blanks for what I prefer. And I don't want to see a guy's thing that's gay. Like, why do I want to see that?
I get that. I've often wondered that myself. I'm like, if I'm watching porn, and honestly, when I got with April, I decided, like, I'm not going to do porn. I think we both talked about this at one point. I'm like, I'm not going to do porn because it dulls the sexual urges, and I want to be animalistic, and I want to attack my lady and, make her not be able to walk. And, like, porn kind of dulls that blade, if you will. But the imagination thing, I can get where I get where that would be more exciting, and it might also actually like help you not dull your senses as much from watching giant cocks go into people.
I agree because then you can like fill it in with whatever you want to be there, like in your mind, what you wish it was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I like that. Sets this weird standard for if you do see a colored gentleman with a big old wiener, or a white man, and you're like, nah, or you can make it or you can make it yourself too. Like if you don't prefer mixing of the colors, like I don't know, I just prefer Asians. It's
you prefer,
it's a preference.
One of my co-hosts prefers Asians. Like he's just into Japanese chicks.
Japanese.
That's his whole thing.
It's like there's the type you'd marry, and then the type you'd not marry. Yeah, and that's the Asians are like.
Wait a minute, you never said which side of the divide of mixing the colors you fall on.
True.
I just prefer, white with white, black with black. It just makes sense. It gets weird when you start mixing them.
But fucking Jimmy the Greek over here is like, well, you see, back in the slave days, they used to take the big black and breed them with the big woman, and then they get a big black kid.
Well, I was thinking about that too. What's so bad about having separate water fountains? You know, like it's like, okay, cool. I have mine here. You have yours there. It's no big deal.
Lorenzo,
probably cleaner, right?
This is actually my favorite interview of all time. This is really fun.
Hey, Lorenzo, do you like what? I don't know if you've seen this yet, but April and I go antiquing here in town because we have an antique store that has like old timey, like antique toys, and we like to look at them. Would you like to see Shaka Zulu? Have you seen him yet?
I don't think.
Here, we got a guy. This is him. This is he dances. His name's Shaka Zulu, and he's my newest toy. I love him. He's great. He's like the mascot of our show.
Oh no, Lorenzo's thing froze.
There
he's back. There he is.
I'm losing. There, I'm back. Sorry.
Way back.
Yeah, I guess the internet started slowing down with that racism, but no, that's.
Take a moment for it.
Yeah, you know, it just, I don't know. I get it with how funny that is. It's hilarious. Come on.
Right.
I like this Lorenzo guy. He gets it.
Can't
Lorenzo,
you not just laugh at it, you know?
Lorenzo, you take a lot of positions and opinions that make me feel, less ashamed of my own.
I agree. You're helping
I'm a
us.
sick man. Let me put that, a disclaimer. I'm a sick man. I have all my pills here next to here.
Oh my goodness.
What are they?
Are you living?
If you don't mind.
It's like anti-anxiety, blood pressure. I used to have Adderall, but it started messing with me.
Really?
So it's a lot of like fear.
Well, wait a minute. Wouldn't anti-anxiety and Adderall clash with each other?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's why I stopped taking the Adderall. It was kind of messing with me, but
I get it.
It's mostly just to keep me less afraid of the world.
I hear you. So do you spend do you go out a lot, or is this kind of your escape, like the show and everything like that? Do you like going out? Do you enjoy it, or do you kind of like just kind of chilling at home and doing your show and shit like that?
Yeah, I just mostly chill at home, and I write. I do the show now. I try to do more activities. I like shopping online for deals.
Okay.
Yeah, so
deal surfing.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'll look up Asian porn, maybe some OnlyFans.
As long as they're one solidified race and they're not, they don't have parents of both.
No mixing.
It just gets weird. I'm not telling you, like.
You're saying that what you're saying is, because people might take this the wrong way, you're saying black people look right, white people look right, Mexican people look right. You're saying when it all starts mixing together, it takes you a minute.
Right. Why ruin the beautiful aspects of them?
Yeah, like didn't Hitler have that idea of like keeping the races together so the blood doesn't
Actually, yes, he did say that, but this is 100% true. Do you know where he got that idea and that theory from?
No, I don't.
20th century American universities. We were really big into eugenics at the turn of the century. To the point where like the main Ivy League colleges in the United States were not only like theorizing that euthanizing mentally handicapped people in certain races was a good thing, but they were like starting to practice it. Like they were advocating abortions for, or like killing babies or abandoning babies who were mentally deficient. And like it was a big thing in the United States. All the great intellectuals of the United States from like 1902 to like 1939 were into eugenics. And then Hitler did his thing, and then all those people kind of went, well, we should probably go underground for a while.
Let's chill for a minute.
Well, I agree with that because like I'm so messed up mentally. I don't want to pass these genes on to someone else. I don't want to have kids and they worry about this shit. Like I want this bloodline stopping at me. This is I'm not right.
So hold on then. But
you think April and I, as two Central European to Northern European background people, you think we're fine to breed?
You serve your purpose.
All right. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So wait, hold on. I want to ask a question then. When does the cousin stuff come in? Is that like part of keeping things,
what about
in-house,
your cousin?
or what happens there? I'm not judging.
That's me wanting to, be spoiled in life. Right?
Okay.
You know your fantasy, like, oh, this is my Hallmark movie. I just wanted the girl from the city with the city job.
And that was her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
HBO screwed me up.
Again, but like third cousin, the British royal family has gone closer than that.
That's what I say.
true.
Seriously.
King Charles.
Yeah, King
The
Charles.
fifth,
If you
was
don't
it?
look at like Prince William and you don't see inbreeding in that bloodline, you're fucking blind.
I'm telling you, and it's just because of the Mexican heritage. It's like even people that aren't related to you are like your uncle or your
Yeah.
cousin, and it's just
Oh.
it really it's my Achilles heel.
What if we're
that,
related?
Now, Lorenzo's got us talking about race. People don't know this about Mexicans and Mexico is that a good chunk of them, not the majority, but like 25 to 30% of them, look white. Like they've got enough Spanish genes in them
They look
that
like-
they're basically white people. Like the American census is even starting to call them Caucasian Hispanics, and like an actual Mexican like from Mexico. Doesn't that they look more like our Native Americans, don't they?
I'll take your word for it. But I have seen
yeah.
I can't speak for them, but I have seen the more light complected Mexicans, and no, they're pretty.
Because
Like-
they're nice.
like
how many?
Canelo.
Like Canelo, Louis C.K. and
Yeah.
Lorenzo. Like Lorenzo, I'm sure people look at you and they go, "Oh, you're just a white guy."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to put that I
Definitely.
was white as a kid all the time because I thought I was white because the paper said white.
yeah.
I didn't know what Hispanic was. What is that?
You're good. You're getting kind of in tight with another friend of the show, Cardiff Electric. He's kind of taken a liking to you. He's kind of in that "Who Are These Podcasts" realm, and it seems like you two have become good buddies, you and Cardiff.
Yeah, he's a sweet potato. That guy. He's all yams.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you
God.
something, Lorenzo. I like Cardiff too, but here's what I think. Keep that. He's a troublesome potato, and you keep him at an arm's length. You love him, you trust him, but you don't trust too much. You understand? Cardiff now has a bit where he thinks it's fucking hilarious to call into our show and make it a morning zoo where he's either the steel toe fugitive
Yeah.
or he does traffic and weather on our program now. That was his new thing today. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried that Cardiff's maybe taking the That's All Funny podcast wave, and he's I don't want to see him exercise his editorial control over your podcast. I want it to, like you do with the races,
Yes.
stay pure.
It's so good.
Yeah, I think I will, and I keep my friends close, my enemies closer.
There you go.
Believe me. So he's a good man, or a potato.
Cardiff is not
Cardiff.
a bad potato. He's just, I think Cardiff tries to help too much sometimes.
He's got a few green spots that are up to no good.
Yeah.
A few
what it
sprouts.
is.
Few
Yes,
sprouts. Yeah, a few eyes on that
Of
potato.
course. He's fun.
What's today's episode about? The episode 108, the jab ?
Oh.
Oh, I think it was about the football player that kind of collapsed.
Yeah.
Not kind of collapse. He
He-
certainly did collapse.
He,
Yeah,
I
and
think, medically died for a little
Yeah,
bit there.
he was dead.
I heard y'all talking about it, and it reminded me. Have you ever seen the movie Face Off, where
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage punches one of the cops in the heart, and it stuns him to the ground? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, but at the same time, I don't know why they're trying to find someone to blame, because people kind of just drop dead,
Right. Well, my whole thing with the DeMar Hamlin thing is like, let's not do anything now. Let's not have these big debates now. But like, once we find out what the hell happened, whatever it's about, can we at least talk about it? Like, my whole thing with it is I hate that when it comes to like these athletes dropping dead who are in the prime of their lives, like the high school players we've seen, the marathon runners, the college football players, like they just want to skip over it and not even talk about, hey, has a particular medical procedure over the last 2 years? Is it a common denominator? Can we investigate it? Like they don't even want to talk about that. If this DeMar Hamlin turns out to be like a concussion thing or a medical procedure thing, all I want is for us to be able to talk about it, because right now it seems like when you try to talk about it, you're threatened with bans and, deplatforming and shit like that.
Bad.
Whatever happens, look, I don't know. It might be the guy got hit in the chest at the right point. Who knows what the fuck? So I don't want people going nuts and arguing now. But I just want, when we do find out what happened, I'd like us to be able to conversate about it honestly.
Yeah, you'd want the truth, people want to blame the vaccine. They want to blame him getting hit in the chest, when I watched compilations of people getting hit on YouTube, and they get hit way harder than
And they're
that.
fine.
Yeah.
He could have it could have been his time. I don't know if you believe in the maker or whatever.
Sure.
I don't
Sure.
know. It just could have happened, or I don't know.
Or maybe T. Higgins knows the heart punch.
That's true.
Yeah, right there, just up close with the hand like that.
I agree, though. I feel like you'd want to know what it was just so you could prevent it from happening to as many people as you could.
Right.
You know?
Lorenzo, what do you have on deck? Do you have anything planned out, or do you have a show ready for tomorrow morning?
Yeah, it's gonna already be put out, or I already recorded it. Should be out at noon tomorrow. If you sign up for Patreon, I just put up a Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. You get it a day early. But yeah, what is it about? I can't even remember now.
It's just a stream of consciousness. I love that.
It's about Taylor Swift's cat, how she's like the third richest cat in the world.
Oh.
The cat's worth like $97 million.
I love that.
And how disgusted I feel for myself, because I don't think my entire family lineage will ever make that much money that this cat is worth at this time.
No, I like that. And the cool thing about doing a 10-minute podcast is I can tell all my audience to go listen to it in the morning, and they can just listen for 10 minutes, come right back to me. I love that. I love that it's just right there and people can go check it out.
Yes.
But then also that you can focus for 10 minutes. It doesn't matter what your topic is. Like, you can pick the dumbest fucking thing in the world and just riff on it for 10 minutes. It's kind of a liberating format you've got.
Yeah, I keep it short and sweet. I feel like after that, I have tried after that 12-15 minute mark, I start, nope, this isn't even making sense to me. I better keep it short.
Yeah.
It just works, you know?
Well, I tell you what, man, it's patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. I've got that up in the chat. And then there's the YouTube link. Go ahead and subscribe to Lorenzo's YouTube channel. I'm telling you guys, this should be a fucking show that everybody listens to on their way to work, because it's 10 minutes. You'll absolutely get your money's worth in terms of humor. Lorenzo is a fucking weird guy in the most complimentary way possible.
It's so fun.
He's fantastic. It's just it's a stream of consciousness 10-minute rant that goes wherever the fuck Lorenzo wants it to, and I laugh at it every time I listen.
Hell yeah.
Lorenzo, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
No, thank you for having me, and I'll always comment on your show, no invite, or give you some sort of
you said no invite so many times, I went, fuck this guy, he's coming on.
I hope he comes back.
I was like, shit, he actually invited me. Oh shit, what do I do?
I can only be called out so many times before I go, I got to do something.
Yeah.
No, but thank y'all so much. I appreciate both of y'all.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
I hope you get all your likes, all your subscribers, and keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
All right. Lorenzo Ariola, everybody. There he goes.
Ooh, he's spicy.
He's fun, man.
I want him back.
He's one of those guys where I have no idea if he means it or not.
I know.
Or if he's just fucking around having fun.
Some of those things that he said, it's like so out. Like, it's not so out there, but it's things that people don't feel comfortable stating usually.
But like from a strictly like, and I mean this in a good way, like autistic sense of the word, like his whole thing on like, I don't like it when different races are together. He didn't lay it out in like a I hate these people way. He laid it out like, no, just as like to him, it's an aesthetic. It's like aesthetically, it just looks right to me.
He just like, what did he say? I kind of agree with the separate drinking fountains. They're probably cleaner that way.
Okay, for example, the black.com meme of the little white girl on the couch. That doesn't look right, does it?
No.
It
like
looks fucked up.
Something stands out.
Those are too big of people for that young girl. She should have like Rick Moranis ready for her on the couch, you know? Like a small, like Simon Pegg, you know?
It was, I get it. It's just kind of like things that a lot of people don't say.
Exactly.
Or I don't even know if I can say it. He kept saying, the coloreds and stuff like that. And I was like, whoa.
That's the other thing. Lorenzo just says coloreds as though he's just,
whoa.
He's saying the word the.
Well, I guess he's Mexican. He gets to, right?
If I could say coloreds, I'd be so happy. Before we go, guys, what's that song? I want to know if somebody knows the song, because it's the one I want for Shaka Zulu's dance music. You could
just do that.
Well, no, I want to play the actual music.
I don't know what that is.
It's not the Charleston. But it's like that.
It's close.
That 40s swing music.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't need to do it again. You're right. Is it In the Mood? See, I had it ready to go. It's In the Mood by Glenn Miller. Okay.
I'm glad
Here.
everybody knows.
Ready?
Are we going to get popped for this?
I don't know. It's pretty old.
Yeah.
Isn't that perfect for him, though?
Yes.
Isn't that fucking perfect?
Let me set it right. Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Like,
Perfect.
can't top that.
That's what we're keeping. Glenn Miller in the mood for our buddy Shaka Zulu.
That's very fun.
All right. If you like that, please subscribe to our channel, but please don't say anything that's going to get us canceled. Thank you guys very much for watching tonight. April, thank you very much as well.
Thank you for sticking with us this evening.
I got a couple of people making us, outro music, because I know you guys want that. And I hope you enjoy it when it gets here. We will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'll have a little bit of a headache, but otherwise I'll be fine. I got a great show prepped for you tomorrow. April and I will be wonderful.
How about
and
you
then
throw
on
it?
Friday, Jesse Lee Peterson at 9:30 Central.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. April, thanks again.
Thanks, boss.
To the rest of you, talk to you tomorrow, sweetie.